Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are watching the second round of the 2023 Roland Garros with Marton FUCSOVICS taking on Novak Djokovic. And it is 15-love for Novak as Novak serves a first serve into the net. With the past matches I've kind of commentated on here, I think the scoreboard's been a little bit off. That should be better now. And we're ready to go. Ready to go for this fun second round match. How's everybody doing? Djokovic trying to get it running, trying to get his Roland Garros campaign running. 30 love for Novak Djokovic. Hey, what's up, MJ? We're here for the Novak Djokovic night match. Hey, Simone, what's up? What's up, Fatima? What's up, Stoat? Yeah, Simone, you did tell me about Offner. When I saw that result, I remember what you said to me about him being tough against Korda, and you got it exactly right. You hit it on the nose. So good job there. I did not see that one coming after Korda's first round match. Kick serve down the line from Djokovic. Forehand Djokovic to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS on the stretch, can't get it back. Too much pace from Novak. Yeah, it's good to see you again, MJ. Glad to see you join in stream. I think this is going to be a fun one. FUCSOVICS always looks great. I don't know about you guys, but he always looks like he's like a top 20, 30 player, just how clean his strokes are. Serve out wide from Novak, backhand down the line, FUCSOVICS on the stretch, forehand inside in from Djokovic, another forehand from Djokovic cross court. We're going forehand. Nope, Djokovic hits the backhand cross court from Marton. Djokovic, great backhand on the stretch, but FUCSOVICS with the drop shot. Great shot from Marton. Offner's tough on red clay. Yeah, I don't know that much about Offner, so I need to see him play more. I'm going to try to catch his third round. But that's impressive. Barely seen his matches before, but yeah, I know. I think I remember Clay's his best surface, but got to see him play more. That was a good win against Korda. Because Korda seemed like he was finding form again. And I hope he does, because Korda is one of my favorite young players around. Djokovic with the serve down the line. Backhand from Djokovic, cross. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Forehand cross from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS defending. Djokovic inside out forehand. FUCSOVICS puts up a lob. Smash from Djokovic. Oh no. There's the Djoko smash. There's the Djoko smash. You just saw it coming right when he put his racket up. He was like, this is already bad. This is going to be bad. Djokovic with the smash. It's very strange. Never his best shot. The extension on that shot just never really works for him, I feel like. FUCSOVICS lack the mind side. He has huge physique and good technique. Yep, absolutely. He has a lot of tight matches. It's the mental side. I totally agree with you, Simone. It's the mental side that often can let him down. Absolutely. Can really have some big letdowns, and I've seen that many times from him. Forehand inside out from Djokovic. Backhand down the line from Djokovic. Hits atop the net. Forehand cross from Marton. Another forehand from Marton down the line. Backhand slice from Novak. Ooh, good forehand down the line from Marton FUCSOVICS for a winner. We're at deuce. Good start for FUCSOVICS. Very good start for FUCSOVICS, guys. This is a good start. Yeah, it's the mental side of FUCSOVICS that can let him down. So Djokovic really needs to focus on winning the clutch game and winning the tight points. These guys have played 4 times before. Djokovic is 4-0. But it's actually not that bad of a record, and I'll tell you why. Against Djokovic, it's not that bad, and I'll tell you why in a second after this deuce point. Kind of a big point here early. Djokovic down the line to the backhand slice of Marton. Inside out forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand slice again to Djokovic, but floats long. We'll get the score lowered down. Okay, here we go. All right, score should be good. All right, we're ready to go. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, Stoat? What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining the match. You know, it's a Djokovic match. He's the big favorite, but you never know. Djokovic to the forehand drop shot of Marton. Pretty good one. Redrop from Djokovic. Not good enough. Backhand pass from Marton. Djokovic not quite effective on a lot of these shots yet. I think he's still getting into the rhythm of it. Plays a lot of clay tournaments in Italy Challengers. Finalist in many. Offner or FUCSOVICS? You're talking about Offner. I'm assuming you're talking about Offner, probably. And yeah, I need to get on that. Payez going to smash Wild tomorrow. We'll see. Wild with a good win over Medvedev, but I like the energy. Sometimes those people, they can't back up those wins. Deuce, Djokovic, serve, out wide, backhand from Djokovic, cross, slice from FUCSOVICS. You'll see him do that a lot. He loves the slices on the backhand. Forehand inside in from Novak. Forehand from Marton FUCSOVICS, back to the forehand of Novak. Forehand from Novak, cross. We're going forehand to forehand now. Forehand down the line from Novak is a winner. Big forehand down the line. He's not going to get broken this early. That's what he's saying. He's he got to add in. That's what he's saying. He's not getting broken this early. Tiafoe, Karatsev, big match, close call. Totally agree. I have Karatsev. I think Karatsev's going for the upset there. Karatsev's in great form. He had a fantastic run in Madrid. Nearly made the final. Just got injured against Struff, who's also playing amazing. And Tiafoe's not great on clay. And we've seen Karatsev do well at the Slam, best of 5. All right, Djokovic puts away the first game, 1-0. Okay, so I mentioned these guys have played 4 times. 4-0 for Djokovic. They've played twice at a major, U.S. Open, Wimbledon. This is actually their 3rd time playing at a major, all 3 different surfaces, which even though they've only played 5 times now, I don't know how many people can say that against Djokovic, which is kind of funny. But in 3 of the 4 matches that FUCSOVICS has played against Djokovic, he's won a set each time. He's won 1 set each time. At the 2018 U.S. Open, he lost the first set, and then he regrouped and won the second set, which is a great sign. And Djokovic was playing well there in that event, really well, kind of resurgent there. Then they played, I believe, 2019 Doha and 2021 Paris. Won a set in both those matches. Those are best of 3. He pushed Djokovic to a decider in both of those matches. The only match they've played where FUCSOVICS hasn't won a set off Novak is Wimbledon. And don't remember what year they played. I believe 2021. Pretty straightforward match, straight sets. But FUCSOVICS in his first major quarterfinal, sure, a lot of pressure was on, but Novak is a big favorite. But I'm just saying, the one match that FUCSOVICS didn't win a set was opposite conditions, Wimbledon. We're now in the slow clay of Roland Garros, where FUCSOVICS actually has his best win percentage on clay. FUCSOVICS runs to a drop shot too good from Novak. Love 15, 1-0 for Djokovic. I would just say watch out, because I don't think this is a nothing match. FUCSOVICS hasn't gotten that much going recently. He had a 2-set-to-love lead against Sinner that I remember at the Australian Open. I remember when he was 2 sets up, I was like, Sinner's about to come back and win this anyway. FUCSOVICS is known for letting up leads too, so that's something to look out for, even if he does get a lead. But, and he also got a win against De Minaur at Rome. De Minaur, not the best clay player ever, but he can play on clay sometimes. I remember Barcelona last year had match points on Alcaraz. So I would just say watch out for FUCSOVICS. But FUCSOVICS is going to have a hard time on the backhand rallies, because his backhand, all in all, is not his best shot. It can fall short on the court, and the best players can take advantage of it. He reverts to the slice a lot, slices and drop shots. You'll see tons of that, trust me, especially on the clay, where slices and drop shots can be so effective. Paul Jari is close too. Nah, Jari's taking it. Paul's out. Sorry, Tommy. Paul's out. I don't know, Simone. You think that one's close? I kind of think Jari's taking it for the upset. Played so well last week. I kind of think Jari has it. I think Jari has it. FUCSOVICS should be a top 30, stable top 30. Yeah, I'm literally 100% with you. 100% with you. If he had the mental game down more, he would be at least top 40. But Djokovic is the mental beast. We know, just super effective. Effective in his movement, shot in, shot out. Djokovic is that effective machine. He'll just get it done, and he'll wear you down. And we'll see that today too. Can FUCSOVICS be effective enough on the just in these rallies? But right now it's a 15-30 hole for FUCSOVICS. Djokovic ready on the return. First serve to the forehand of Djokovic, and Djokovic mishits it. Not the best start from Djokovic, I'll be honest. This is not top-level Djokovic so far. Okay, it's 30-all in FUCSOVIC's serves game, but I am seeing like Djokovic does not have his rhythm quite down just yet. Not just yet. Hey, what's up, Min Chi? How's it going? Glad for you to be joining stream. Maru asked, where can we see the match for free? For free, I'm not sure if you get Tennis Channel, I think they're showing it. For free, I'm not sure. There are a few sites that you can check that might have it. Discovery Plus might have it. Few places to check out. Fubo TV. There are a couple sites if you look up online that might have it, but I don't know. It's harder to watch the Roland Garros this year, I feel like, than any other past year. Djokovic ready on the return for a break point. Serve from FUCSOVICS, just catch the line. Or umpire comes down. He's checking the mark. He's checking if just out actually, didn't catch the line. Looked in from here, but I don't have the best angle of it. And Hawkeye shows it like 2 millimeters out. So take that as you will. Second serve from FUCSOVICS. Take that as you will. Kick serve out wide to the Djokovic backhand. Djokovic lobs it up, but it's short. FUCSOVICS with the forehand put away down the line. Saves break point. We're at deuce. We are at deuce. Physique-wise, he's a beast. Djokovic is still not in top form. Yes. FUCSOVICS has that physique. Like you said earlier, he has great technique on his strokes. Very clean hitter. And he's dangerous, you know. He's pretty fearless. He can get it done in a big match, but can he go all the way? And that is the question. And if he even takes a set, that would be great. Djokovic is not in best form. I agree with you. FUCSOVICS, bad error, hits the forehand long. FUCSOVICS is very good against Sinner, always going to give him trouble. Yeah, I don't know much about their head-to-head, but I remember that match in Australia. Sinner kind of ran away with the last 3 sets, but yeah, 2-set lead on Jannik. All right, another break point for Novak. Bouncing the ball, ready to serve. Backhand return, lob to FUCSOVICS. Seems almost like that's a strategy now. Forehand cross-court to Djokovic. Djokovic on the defense. Backhand stretched out from Djokovic. Forehand inside in from FUCSOVICS. Back to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. He runs around it. Backhand to a forehand of FUCSOVICS. Runs around it. Complete miss it. You'll see FUCSOVICS run around a lot of backhands. That's his weakness. FUCSOVIC's backhand is his weakness. He'll run around that shot a lot. He'll revert to slices a lot. Revert to a lot of drop shots. He doesn't like the drop backhand, especially playing against top players that can really attack that shot. He hits that shot short a lot. And one more thing to watch out with FUCSOVICS is his first serve percentage. It's not great. His first serve percentage is not great. When it's working, that's when he has the best matches. When his first serve percentage is working. And his second serve is not that great, and against the best returner in the world, that's just not going to work. Novak Djokovic, the best returner in the world. Medvedev is getting up there now, but Djokovic is still number 1. And Sinner as well up there. But, big backhand cross-court from Djokovic. 2-0, 15 love, quick start. But Djokovic, one of the best returners out there. He's going to be a beast on the return. FUCSOVICS is going to want to make first serve. So watch out for that first serve percentage. Because FUCSOVICS has good first serve. He just doesn't get in very often. And he'll need to make first serves. Big thing to watch out for. Djokovic bouncing ball. And a down the line serve, just out. Hey, thank you guys for joining stream. Hey, what's up, Max? Good to see you. What's up? How's it going? You enjoying watching Roland Garros? We're here streaming Djokovic. Djokovic kick serve down the line. Backhand from Djokovic is a drop shot. FUCSOVICS runs, great speed, gets it. Flick cross court, just catch the line. Not sure. They're as if Djokovic is checking the mark, but I think it landed good. Not sure. I'll have to see on the scoreboard if that was in or out. Very, very close. Oh, it might be a replay. I think they're replaying the point at 15 love for Djokovic. I think it was an overrule. Fritz is the US guy that can go far. He plays very well on all surfaces. Very good on grass. Fritz is one of the top grass contenders. I think he has a great chance of winning Wimbledon at some point. He's won, I believe, Stuttgart twice, one of the grass lead-ups to Wimbledon. He's won a couple of times, looking only better and better at Wimbledon. I think that's going to end up being his best event. Kind of Roddick-esque, just picks it up at Wimbledon. Not as big of a serve as Roddick, but still a big serve. And he has that aggressive game. He's comfortable on grass now. Played an epic against Nadal. I think Fritz on grass is somebody to watch out for. I think he's decent on clay too, and very good on hard courts. Amazing on grass, very good, very good on hard courts, and decent on clay. So I agree with you. Fritz is the US guy. I think Korda and time will be very good as well. And I'm still gauging Ben Shelton and his ceiling. But yeah, I'm super high on Fritz. I mean, nobody believes me, but I got the receipts before Indian Wells 2022. I predicted Fritz would be the next new Masters 1000 champion on a hard court event, and he won Indian Wells. I've been high on Fritz for forever. I've been high on him since that match against Djokovic, Australia. Even though Djokovic was injured, I was impressed by Fritz's game and how he took advantage, and especially I was impressed him making the semis in Indian Wells 2021. Just beat down Jannik Sinner, a very high-level Jannik Sinner with like top 5, top 10 level tennis did Fritz. So I'm right there with you. I'm a Fritz guy, so he's gonna be very good. Max, I'm enjoying the Roland Garros with Lorenzo Musetti as won the first set. Let's go Musetti! Let's go Musetti. Big Musetti fan too. So let's go Musetti. Man, anybody who was here for the Monfils stream yesterday, that was crazy. Y'all know I was getting so hyped up. I was getting so hyped up. Maybe a bit too hyped up. I don't know. But that was fun, and man, what a match that was. That was like, to me, I was getting so hyped up on that Monfils match, because to me, that was like the match. This is Gael Monfils, the great tennis entertainer, showing what he's got. Like, how can you not love that? That was awesome yesterday. If y'all joined in for that stream, so much fun. So much fun. But right now, Djokovic with a quick start, 3-0. Still hasn't played his absolute best tennis as Djokovic. So I don't think this is like a 3-0 blowout. This is just 3-0. Djokovic got the break, quick 3-0. Like, I don't know. But this is good signs from Djokovic, but still not his best, I think. And Carlos Alcaraz, who won today. Yeah, I think 4 sets. I think it went 4 sets. Taro Daniel, who's always fearless, dangerous player, he took the set, which I was happy to see because I like Daniel. A little bit of a veteran out there. Clay is hard for FUCSOVICS. He has more chances on hard, but not on clay. Bad sign this early break. Yeah, I think his best win percentage is on clay, though. It's pretty even across all 3 surfaces. So, I don't know. I wouldn't count him out here. But yeah, it's a bad sign. I would agree. He needs to be mentally tough, and he needs to get his first serves. Speaking of first serves, he made a double fault for FUCSOVICS. We're at 15-all. Hey, what's up, Maltese Disco Mate? Hey, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's my first time seeing you. What's up? Glad for you to be joining stream. We're here enjoying Roland Garros, enjoying watching tennis. That's it. Still up. I fell asleep as the 5th set started. Jesus. Dude, that sucks, man. I hope you got to catch a replay because, man, it really was so good. But I hope you get to catch Monfils versus Runa tomorrow. But, man, that sucks. Sorry about that, Stow up. Lots of more good Roland Garros matches to come. I've had that happen. Just fall asleep right at the best moment. Some people just turn it off after 4-0 in that 5th set. Break points by us. Craziest comeback I've seen in... One of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen, I think I'll ever see. That energy was insane. It really, I don't want to hyperbolize, but that was insane. Loved your enthusiasm, the Monfils and Baez match, Anthony. Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was real. I was just actually really hyped. So hyped, you know? So hyped. clearly I hate myself. Yeah, man, that sucks. That sucks. But we are watching now Djokovic versus Fucsovics. Fucsovics trying to get on the board. Not bad from Fucsovics so far. I don't think it's bad, and I don't think it's amazing from Djokovic. So it's 3-0, but just hold the horses a bit. I think Fucsovics could get at least something going in this match. I think he will get something going. Fucsovics forehand down the line, but into the net. But he's making a few too many errors, not making enough first serves. Purcell Nishioka is another good matchup. Purcell is crazy. He won, I think, 3 challengers in a row, like 15-match win streak. I think he got to 16-match win streak just on challengers. Crazy. Yeah, he's great. Jane, hey, what's up, Jane? Glad to see you. Anthony, tell me you're calling Monfils Runa. I don't think I am. I think Faison's taking that one for tomorrow, but he should be great too. It's all good. I'm happy to give it to him. I had too much energy. I spent all the energy on the first Monfils match. I'd be happy to call it, but no, it's good. Faison's gonna kill it on that one. Trust me on that. Faison is gonna kill it. Shelton needs a better backhand. Yeah, Shelton has some improvements to do for sure. Just overall, I think he needs his weapons off the ground and just weapons in general to be bigger so that the peaks of his game match up to some of these other young players. But Shelton's a great player. All right, we're at deuce. Now I'm starting to worry a little bit for Fucsovics. He's making too many errors. He's really just giving it to Djokovic, and that's the number one thing you can't do against Djokovic, because he will take anything he gets. Backhand from Fucsovics floats long, or yeah, Djokovic had that out. All right, if Djokovic wins this point, the set is over. So Fucsovics needs this point. That's a mini set point. Mini set point here. Fucsovics needs it. Djokovic kick serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic hits the return long. Hey, Jane, I like Musetti. Yeah, Mussetti's the best. Mussetti's the best. I picked him for a 4th round. I think he'll have a close one against Alcaraz. That's kind of my thinking. Underdog at RG is Lorenzo Musetti. He's a talented guy. He doesn't have as high as a ceiling as Alcaraz or Sinner, but man, is he talented. And he'll be a problem for a while. 360 backhand from Djokovic kind of flicks it, as we've seen him do many times. Very athletic is Djokovic. Fucsovics puts away a volley. We're back at deuce. Or sorry, advantage for Fucsovics. We're back at a game point for Fucsovics. Fucsovics needs to get this right here and get something going. Hey, Max, so do I, but I've got a thing for Shevchenko. Yeah, Shevchenko's great. Great young player. Loved watching him against Sinner. Marcel plays so smooth. Absolutely. Purcell's a great player. I'd love to see more of him. Loved watching him in doubles last year. Best doubles match I've ever seen. Wimbledon final. Against Mektic and Pavic. Anybody who watched it knows what I'm on about. All right, forehand shank from Djokovic. Goes long, 3-1. Djokovic kind of a death stare. Djokovic has the craziest death stares. Death stare up to his box, 3-1. I don't know. I don't think Djokovic is fully comfortable yet, guys. Fucsovics isn't either. That defines the scoreline so far, because Djokovic is better than Fucsovics. But if Fucsovics makes Djokovic earn it, could get interesting. But he needs to be more high percentage on serve and on the back of the court. Fognini, too, he plays very well in this tournament. Absolutely. Watch out, Fognini. I'd say Sonego as well. Francisco Cerundolo is another dark horse. I think he could even, with the right draw, I could see him making a quarterfinal. Maybe a semifinal if he can get past Runa and Fritz. Those are some guys I'd watch out for. Fognini, very dangerous. He'll have tough time against Tsitsipas if Schwartzman doesn't bring back his OG form against Tsitsipas and get the win there. But that Fognini-Tsitsipas match could be a fun one, but I think Tsitsipas has it. Forehand to the forehand of Fucsovics. Forehand inside in from, inside out from Djokovic. Now inside in from Djokovic. Forehand cross court from Marton. Djokovic hits a forehand down the line, but he hits it long. This is not Djokovic's best yet. Djokovic hasn't gotten the rhythm yet. Musetti won. Alcaraz and Hamburg last year. Yeah, Alcaraz saved a championship point in the second set, which makes it even more impressive. Musetti kind of came back in the third and won it anyway. Musetti, an impressive player. And he also won another clay final against Berrettini last year. He hasn't lost a final yet. 2-0. Alcaraz and Lorenzo Musetti in the fourth round would be marvelous. I'm right there with you. I want to see that. Forehand down the line from Djokovic should be a winner. FUCSOVICS somehow gets to it, puts up a lob. Djokovic puts away a smash. Great get from FUCSOVICS, though. Hey, what's up, Nail? What's up? How's it going? We're here for Roland Garros. Calling the Djokovic versus FUCSOVICS match. What's up? What's up? And I was sad because I am a Hugo Humbert fan, and I've been waiting for him to do well, so I was sad. But Sonego talented. Backhand from Djokovic, cross court. Slice from FUCSOVICS, great pass. Djokovic picks it up. Backhand pass from FUCSOVICS. There you go. FUCSOVICS getting it. 15-30, better play from FUCSOVICS. Jane, yeah, I was surprised. I thought Hugo Humbert would have done better. Yeah, I agree. I thought that was going to be a 5-set. I thought it had 5 sets written all over it. But straight sets for Sonego, and Sonego is legitimately somebody to watch out for. He's had a good season so far. Dangerous when he's playing well, and he's the definition of fearless. If you're looking for a fearless player on the ATP Tour, regardless of ranking, look for Lorenzo Sonego. Guy put out a song on Spotify that has 1 million views. If that's not fearless, then if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Lorenzo Sonego Spotify, because you're in for a treat. No, the guy's fearless on court. And off court. Backhand from Djokovic, unforced error into the net. It's 15-40, and Djokovic making too many errors. He looks like he's just not really found the rhythm or the movement. He kind of has this mental, he has this mental positioning going on. He needs to be in the right mind space for his body to be working, for everything to be right in place, and he's just not in that zone yet. He's not in the zone yet, is Djokovic. He needs to find that zone. It's 3-0, but FUCSOVICS is in this. He's a little bit in this so far. FUCSOVICS not playing his best either, but he's picked it up in this game. And we're at 15-40. Djokovic bouncing the ball, ready to serve. He's going to be mad if he loses this. Djokovic serve out wide. FUCSOVICS, great deep return. FUCSOVICS slice. Well, again, we'll see a lot of that, but he floats it just long. Just long. Humbert lacks mental strength. Yeah, I don't know. He's a good competitor, though. He's a good competitor. But yeah, he seems to, especially this year, just not be able to put away a lot of matches. But sometimes when we see that, the guy comes back. A guy like that comes back and wins a huge one. We saw that with Carreno Busto last year. Carreno Busto lost a lot of tight ones last year, and then he came back and he won in Canada. So I'd watch out for Humbert for sure. He's risen up steadily and won a few big tournaments. Anybody who can win won a big challenger. Anybody who can win a title like that, you have to watch out for. Anybody who's in a winning mindset, they're going to get into a habit of winning. Hugo Humbert, he's talented, yet he does have a good mentality. He's just been folding and choking a lot, but he'll put it together. Great young player, going a little bit under the radar. Bad season last year, but Humbert has it. Humbert's got it. He'll put it together. That's my belief in Humbert. I hope so. Serve down the line from Djokovic. The backhand slice of Djokovic cross court. Slice from FUCSOVICS. Forehand from FUCSOVICS. Great one cross court. Bit of topspin. Hits over it down the middle. Djokovic struggles with it. Backhand slice to Djokovic. Very good one again. Djokovic hits it long. FUCSOVICS hits a lot of slices, and I've seen that in a lot of his matches. His backhand going over, it's not the best, but his slice, when he hit a lot of slices to avoid hitting backhands, he got pretty good at it. Matteo Berrettini style. And FUCSOVICS is good on grass, and there's a reason. He doesn't mind coming to net. He likes the slices. Humbert needs to drop his unnecessary H's, and then he'll fly. That's fair. Yeah, we got to let him know. We got to let him know about that. That's how he'll pick up his career, is Hugo Humbert. Hasn't got it going. Young, talented guy. Has to get rid of those H's. Hugo Humbert. That's it. Add out for FUCSOVICS. Thank you guys for joining the stream. It is Djokovic serving up 3-1 with a break point for Marton FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS bouncing, ready to go, ready to return. Let's see what he can do. Serve down the line, but he hits the net. Too many errors from FUCSOVICS. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Mentally, FUCSOVICS isn't that tough, but Djokovic hasn't played his best either, but FUCSOVICS hasn't either. If FUCSOVICS can play how he's played most of this game, then this can be a contest. But he needs to get out of those errors. And he needs to pick up on first serve percentage. Those are the keys right now. But he can't be making return errors because that's just never going to work against Djokovic. Great serve down the line from Djokovic. Goes to the next line. Goes to the next side. At advantage for Djokovic. Djokovic serve down the line. FUCSOVICS return to the backhand of Djokovic to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Forehand cross court from Djokovic. Forehand cross court from FUCSOVICS. Backhand down the middle from FUCSOVICS on the defensive. FUCSOVICS puts up a lob. Think it's going in. Djokovic runs back. Puts up a shot deep. Forehand deep. Slice from Djokovic down the line. FUCSOVICS with the forehand down the line. Backhand down the line from Djokovic. Djokovic with a forehand tries to scoop it up. Hits top of the net. Deuce. Djokovic not playing his best tennis yet, and he's looking a little bit frustrated. He's looking a little bit frustrated, and FUCSOVICS might pick up on that. If FUCSOVICS mentally gets to the place he should be in right now, then this can be a great contest. Let's just see if he can do that. This should be a good contest. FUCSOVICS hits great. Djokovic ready to serve on the deuce side. Djokovic serve hits the tape. It goes long. We're going to a second serve. Big point here. This is a chance for FUCSOVICS to get to another break point and get some momentum in this match. Great return cross court from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic hits it long, looks at the sky, yelling at the sky. Djokovic saying, I know I'm the one with the racket, but why isn't this thing working? Why is my racket not working? Why can't I play? Why can't I play? Advantage for FUCSOVICS. Djokovic is frustrated. He's a little bit rattled. Just because he can't get his own game going, honestly. FUCSOVICS a little bit better in this game, though. Less errors. And doing better off backhand, too. Serve down the line to the FUCSOVICS forehand. Forehand inside in from Djokovic. Cross-court forehand from FUCSOVICS. Great one. Djokovic effectively gets back into the rally. Forehand down line from FUCSOVICS, but he just misses it wide. That would have been great for FUCSOVICS. Get some momentum, but just can't quite do it. We're back to deuce. We're back to deuce. 3-1 Djokovic. Deuce on the Djokovic serve against Marton FUCSOVICS. Can FUCSOVICS get a hold in this set and, make it a little bit interesting? But if FUCSOVICS doesn't win this game, he's not going to get many more chances, at least in this set. So this is big for Djokovic not to get behind. He's obviously frustrated, but this is way bigger for FUCSOVICS. Almost as if FUCSOVICS got something in his eye or something, ready to return, puts up the racket. I think it's the wind. Looking windy out there. You can see it on the shirts, kind of making it a little bit windy. Djokovic not serving yet either. He's the wind is crazy. Djokovic served to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. Djokovic comes in with a backhand. FUCSOVICS pass, but bad shot choice on the pass. Just can't get it. The wind is crazy. I think they're both getting trouble on the dirt with the dirt flying into their faces. Djokovic almost looking like he needs to sneeze or something. Like the dirt is just flying like crazy. That's clay tennis. You never know. Clay tennis can be wild. Serve down the line from Djokovic. Djokovic with the forehand. He puts it away. 4-1 Djokovic. 4-1 Novak. All right, guys. Djokovic looking like he's ready to put away this first set. A little bit better from FUCSOVICS though. Good, better returning, better backhands, not as many errors, and that's what FUCSOVICS needs to do. Looking at a few of these stats here for the first set so far. Yeah, first serve percentage from FUCSOVICS is often low. That's one of his bad signs. He's at 58%. Djokovic at 86%. 86%, which is great for Djokovic, bad for FUCSOVICS. Against the best returner in the world, when you don't have a great second serve, you need to be making that first serve in. And first serve points won, 45%. That needs to go way up. FUCSOVICS needs to do better on serve, and he needs to make less errors on return. 9 winners Djokovic to 8 for FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS can hit a good amount of winners in his matches. For Djokovic to be winning that, not a good sign either. Not a good sign either. Djokovic seems like he's kind of trying to rally these out to set himself up for winners. He has a good strategy going on. He's hitting a lot of lobs to the forehand, just kind of put FUCSOVICS a little bit out of positioning and then go for winners. That's what it seems like to me, but for sure Djokovic has the edge in this match so far. If you want to play in the dirt like a dog, I don't judge Medi. Those quotes are the best tennis quotes of all time, is Medvedev on the clay. Just so frustrated, and I was so sad we were going to lose that after Rome, where Medvedev was just going to be, I love clay. No, that's not Medvedev, and I mean, I'm not happy to see him go out first round in Roland Garros, but Jerry, please develop me, I don't want to be here. And, so many other good ones. Rublev laughing like an idiot in the crowd. Are you kidding me? So funny. Nihar Rafa, what's up, Nihar Rafa, the undisputed GOAT. Rafael Nadal is winning Wimbledon 2023. Dare anyone stop Rafa? What's up, Nihar? Think everybody's seen that guy around. Sad about Rafa missing Wimbledon though. Rafa, an underrated player at Wimbledon, but yeah, that guy just lurking on the YouTube comment section around tennis YouTube. That's so funny. Oh, I'm going to get back to the score here. Bring you the score on the screen. Here we go, 38 minutes into the match. Long game in the last one. Other than that, we haven't been, hasn't been that long. You know, pretty regular. 15-all for FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS doesn't want to lose 6-1 either. He wants a little bit of momentum going into the next match. He's delusional. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that guy, I mean, well, Nadal's out of Wimbledon now. And, yeah, I mean, that guy, he puts it for, every event, even, 6 months before the event starts. It's, crazy. I think Rafa, you can never count Rafa out. Rafa, one of the best competitors. But, yeah, the guy's a little bit delusional. But, you know, we all have our thing. If he wants to believe in Rafa, he believes in Rafa. Rafa, the undisputed GOAT. 30-15 for FUCSOVICS. But yeah, that guy is funny. Just all over YouTube. So insane. Forehand from FUCSOVICS down the middle of the court. Forehand from FUCSOVICS inside in. Forehand cross from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS goes for a forehand down the line, but just misses it long. By the way, Musetti is smoking Shevchenko. 6-1, 6-1. I believe 2-0 in the third. That's crazy, but only lost 2 games against Shevchenko, who pushed Sinner to 3 in Rome, played awesome. He beat somebody in the first round. I don't remember who Shevchenko beat, if anybody can remind me. But wow, Musetti is killing it. He's going to be a test for Alcaraz, especially Alcaraz losing a set against Taro Daniel today, and wasn't pitch perfect in the third set of his first match either. And Alcaraz didn't start out Roland Garros super solid last year either, so he might pick it up a little bit. But I don't know. Watch out for Musetti in the 4th round. I thought he was a dark horse pre-draw, and I think he's a dark horse now. Destroying Shevchenko. And yeah, Greek Sport, Hurkacz, 5th set. 5th set, Jane. Hurkacz versus Greek Sport. Greek Sport's had an amazing season so far. Hasn't had it translate to the clay, even though he's a great clay player, but maybe he can get it going here. Yeah, a lot of fun matches going on. 15-13 in the tiebreaker, by the way, between Hurkacz and Greek Sport, and I believe the 3rd set. Crazy. Back to this one. Djokovic, forehand, down the line, playing aggressive. FUCSOVICS, 40-30, though. Djokovic, great forehand inside out, is a winner. Deuce, Djokovic with no mercy. Just wants to finish this off 6-1. Yeah, I'm doing great. Nihar. I was happy with the, I don't know, I think you were here for the Monfils match. I don't remember if you were out here in the chat, but that was crazy one yesterday. We picked up like 7.5K views on that one. We had like 330 concurrent viewers in chat at one point. Fun stream, big stream. That was a fun one. Happy to be a part of QualityShot and Tennis YouTube now. Enjoying watching these matches. This one's a good one with Djokovic. Happy to be talking to all of y'all. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great, Nihar. So much fun. Why do we see a tiebreaker whenever Hurkacz plays? He is a serve bot. Yeah, we see a lot of tiebreakers with Hurkacz. I mean, he's an amazing server, but yeah, he doesn't have the returning. People can easily attack his backhand off the ground. He often serves in volleys. He has great volleys as well, but yeah, outside of that, he struggles. Advantage for FUCSOVICS, trying to get to at least 4-2. He hasn't played badly, and Djokovic hasn't played amazingly. And Djokovic hits it wide, 4-2. If FUCSOVICS can get just a little bit of momentum going into the 2nd set, then maybe something can happen. I mentioned earlier, they played first match, 2018 U.S. Open. Djokovic was playing great. FUCSOVICS played amazing. Tied it up in the 2nd set, 1 set apiece. FUCSOVICS has taken a set in 3 of the 4 matches they've played. They've never played on clay, which is FUCSOVIC's best surface by percentage. And FUCSOVICS has the only time he didn't win a set was at Wimbledon, which is kind of opposite conditions. So don't completely count out FUCSOVICS out. Djokovic hasn't brought his best tennis, but FUCSOVICS needs to play more mentally solid, and he needs to do a few different things to get some kind of hold in this. But you never know. He could at least take a set or something if Djokovic lets up. We'll see. But FUCSOVICS backhand, inside out. Good drop shot. Solid drop shot. That's what you want to do on clay. Love 15. That's what you want to do on clay. Shevchenko tanking so he can play FIFA with Messi for 2 weeks. That's such a great, lovely story that they were friends on FIFA, so the story goes that Shevchenko and Medvedev were playing FIFA, and then Medvedev goes, "I'm a professional tennis player, I believe," and Shevchenko's like, "Me too." And then Medvedev's like, "By the way, I'm Daniel Medvedev, the 2019 U.S. Open finalist." Shevchenko's like, "No way," and then they met up in real life and hit or something. Crazy story there. Obviously, both Russian players. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you have to have your priorities straight. Playing FIFA with Medi, yeah, it's way better than Roland Garros, right? Serve down the line to the Djokovic forehand, comes in cross court. Djokovic slice volley, but it's in the net. Djokovic doesn't have that rhythm, that movement. It's not working yet for Djokovic. He doesn't have it down, and he's frustrated. He looks rattled. He can't get a hold. He's up, but he's not Djokovic right now. This is not peak Djokovic. It's not peak Djokovic. That's what I would say. I don't think it's peak Djokovic yet. And we might see it, but he hasn't shown up yet. Usually not making many errors at all, just uberly effective, just so skilled, but just knows exactly what he needs to do on tennis court, mentally just so solid, but so far, not there. Djokovic, forehand, down the middle of the court, easy for FUCSOVICS, puts a good forehand inside out. Love 40, triple break point for FUCSOVICS, gets something going in the set. Suddenly, FUCSOVICS can get something going in the set. Can he pull something off? Can FUCSOVICS pull something off? We'll see. We'll see if he can do it. Not great from Djokovic so far. I was saying it from the beginning. We might see it, but so far, not the best Djokovic. Djokovic serve out wide to the FUCSOVICS return, and Djokovic puts away a volley. 15-40. Still 2 more chances for FUCSOVICS. I kind of think he's going to get one of these. I think FUCSOVICS might just get the break back, but we will see. We will see as FUCSOVICS bounces up, trying to get himself motivated, bounces in place a little bit. Let's see what he can do against Djokovic. Just needs to not make errors. Make Djokovic play. Make Djokovic earn it. Make Djokovic earn it. Second serve for Djokovic. Out wide to the FUCSOVICS backhand. FUCSOVICS backhand down the middle. Another backhand from FUCSOVICS down the line. Djokovic runs. Great shot cross court. Amazing clutch forehand cross court from Djokovic. 30-40. Solid replay, forehand, right to the backhand. FUCSOVICS also great back down the line, but Djokovic just found an amazing angle. Just found a great angle. Hey, what's up, Sean? Happy to see you in chat. Good job yesterday, Anthony. Got me pumped. Yeah, I'm happy. That was so fun yesterday. So fun on the Monfils match. Glad you could join because that was crazy. Happy you enjoyed it. Was trying to get everybody in chat pumped. It was fun. That was fun. It's 30-40 now. Djokovic with a serve out wide. Second serve. Out wide, kick serve to the backhand. FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS slice as he likes to do. Out deep, another slice from FUCSOVICS, a little bit shorter. The Djokovic backhand. He just completely mishits a backhand, hits it deep. FUCSOVICS can just light up in the tight moments. Otherwise, he has such a great game. He can be like a top 30, top 40 level, but just not there. Just not there. So, sucks for FUCSOVICS, who had a good opportunity there, but he just couldn't do it. He just could not do it, so that's it. Djokovic shot hits the tape and just goes over. Advantage Djokovic. Serve to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. Djokovic pops up a forehand to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS a little bit on the offensive. Now Djokovic trying to take the offensive, and Djokovic FUCSOVICS mishits forehand. A little bit of a shank, hits it long. Not great signs for FUCSOVICS. I couldn't put away that game. He had triple break point, but he just couldn't do it. He had a rough clay season. FUCSOVICS, I think you're referring to, or Djokovic. Who are you referring to, Simone? Both guys really have had tough ones. FUCSOVICS a little bit more momentum in his last one, getting a win over Demonor in Rome, but yeah. Nikar Schwartzman got some guy in straight sets today. That was surprising. Yep. I was a pleasant surprise though. I always want to see Schwartzman have a great run at Roland Garros. Always plays amazing here. Such a good watch. Just so skilled, makes up for not having a big serve or not being the biggest guy, with just such talent, hitting great angles from the back of the court. Great lateral movement. Schwartzman, Diego is so happy to see him. Great straight sets win, which is also a great sign of great mentality, and good confidence. But in the first round, he played Zapata Marias, who really informed clay player, playing really well, played really well down the Golden Swing. I believe made a few semifinals, maybe even a final. And Schwartzman was down 2 sets to love, lacking confidence, not really having a lot of big wins, and he comes back anyway. Comes back in Roland Garros, the place where he's had success anyway. And a talent like Schwartzman, a talent like Dominic Thiem, you just can't count these guys out for good. Talent like Gael Monfils, can't count these guys out for good. Yes, Borges, good player, but Diego stomped him out. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Happy for you guys all to join stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. just subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis, great channel. Definitely check out more. We've got a lot of streams going on here. Everything you want for tennis, just subscribe. Just subscribe, guys, and like. Do all of that. Poke, I think, is a thing. Maybe you can poke. Is that just Facebook? Do all of that, guys. Like and sub, guys. Anthony here commentating for Quality Shot and enjoying this match so far. 15 love for FUCSOVICS at 2-5. 30 love now. Out wide to the forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic on the stretch. Drop shot from FUCSOVICS. All right, FUCSOVICS at least trying to get to 3-5. And I think he could get something going. He just had 3 break points, playing better. Djokovic not playing his best. He could get something going if he gets this game and that gets into a second set. I don't know if he can win this set, but he could do something in the second set. If he goes down 2 sets to love, it's over. But he can do something in the second set. If he gets this game, he needs momentum. I strongly believe he needs momentum. And it looks like he's getting some here. Big kick serve, weird bounce from the center of the box. Djokovic backing down the line, completely misses. I don't think Djokovic was interested in the rest of that game. Already up 5-2. FUCSOVICS 40 love. Djokovic sets over. 5-3. Schwartzman at best could get back to top 50. Hard disagree, Nihar. Schwartzman's such a talent. Great on clay. Only 30, 31 years old. If he continues the form like he's playing at RG, I definitely think he could get above top 50. You know, he's struggled, been a little bit inconsistent. Some of these guys who have his type of game can struggle when they get to this kind of age. We saw it with Michael Chang, even though Chang a way better player than Schwartzman in terms of results and everything else. But Schwartzman is an amazing player, and I think if he can keep this RG form, then he can definitely get to top 50. And I think he could get to top 30, if not have a great result on clay, maybe going into next year. I think he could still do something. I wouldn't count Schwartzman out personally. And a forehand from FUCSOVICS to the forehand of Djokovic, the backhand of FUCSOVICS, drop shot from Djokovic into the net. Djokovic just not too many errors from Djokovic. Swear, too many errors from Djokovic. He lacks the mind wrist sometime. Damn, yep. Top 50 is already a reach. Next turn is out, and then his green is Harding. He has 0 serve. My thing is wait till clay next year. Wait till clay next year, and then I'll kind of make my final decision on Schwartzman. Because he can play well at US Open too. So I'm waiting for you. If he can do something during the hard court swing, just a little bit something. Get a little bit of momentum, not too bad results going into clay. Never know. Maybe one final run for Diego, who's only 30, 31. So I'm not counting him out quite yet. Diego has that magic. But I understand counting him out, but I'm not counting him out. Especially after seeing what he's done in RG. 15-all. Djokovic serve down the line, hits the tape, but misses the box. Kick serve to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS hits it deep on the baseline. Djokovic stretch. Forehand hits the net. Not a great shot. Drop shot from FUCSOVICS. He likes to do that. Djokovic, not a Djokovic shot. Djokovic hits a not Djokovic shot. Hits a flick forehand cross court, but totally misses it. Yeah, very well Schwartzman to win a Grand Slam. Yeah, we'll see, Nihar. I mean, you very well could be right. He might never return, but I'm sticking out hope. I'm sticking out hope for Diego. Not to win a Grand Slam, but never know. You never know with Schwartzman. Could have a few more good results. 15-30 for FUCSOVICS here, though, by the way, so watch out. Serve down the line to the Djokovic backhand. FUCSOVICS hits it long. 30-all. Djoko, that loss for Musetti was hard to see. yeah, whichever way this game goes, I'm going to get to the Djokovic results after this game and what his clay season has been like. And Musetti, that loss is maybe the defining one for me. So we'll get to that in a bit. Djokovic serve out wide to the middle of the box to the Fucsovics backhand. Djokovic, weird forehand, falls very short. Just doesn't have that, like, he's not in the zone yet. Backhand slice from Djokovic to the slice of Fucsovics. Great slice from Fucsovics. We're going slice to slice backhand. Slice down the line from Fucsovics, very hard to deal with. Another slice comes in, fantastic shot. Puts away a volley right at the chest, and Fucsovics has a 4th break point in the last 2 Djokovic serve games. And that's what Fucsovics needs to do if he wants to have a chance. We saw them on Feast Match yesterday. Can't count out a guy. Can't count out a guy. Period. If a guy's still in the set, a guy's still in the match, you can't count him out. And that's what I'm saying. You can't count him out. That was a fantastic slice from Fucsovics to set up a great volley. Great athleticism. Great physique and athleticism from Fucsovics. Great, and he's a great hitter. And he doesn't mind the net. He doesn't mind the slices, the drop shots, as I mentioned earlier at the start. You know, he likes all of these things. He might not win backhand to backhand, but he's winning these slice to slice backhands so far. Djokovic way out of it, completely mistosses the ball. Djokovic is not in it right now. This is not Djokovic, and Fucsovics needs to take advantage. We'll see if he does. 30-40, kick serve out wide to the Fucsovics backhand, and Fucsovics, as we've seen already 10 or 15 times, doesn't play clutch. Hits an error. Hits it long. We may see that become a pattern. I bet Lorenzo Musetti felt happy after finally beating Novak in Monte Carlo. Yep, absolutely. Very cathartic win. He was like, finally. Had that RG match a couple of years ago and just couldn't get anything going. Finally something for the Italian, because he must have been depressed after that. And I don't see why not, because that was tough. Forehand down line from Fucsovics to the forehand of Fucsovics. Djokovic backhand cross court. We're exchanging backhand. Djokovic backhand into the bottom of the net, and this is not Novak Djokovic. He hasn't found his best yet. Not his best yet. Nihar Fucsovics hasn't got the best power behind his shots in spite of his physique. Sinner, on the other hand, obliterates the ball. Yeah, Fucsovics not the biggest power hitter, correct. Is talented, is dangerous, good hitter. He likes coming to net. He's aggressive sometimes, but yeah, not the biggest power hitter. And yeah, Sinner, yeah, very big power hitter. Sinner is insane with the power off both sides. Biggest backhand, or one of them, I think. At one point, he had the biggest backhand. So only improved on the MPHs this year with all the muscle he grew off season. So Djokovic double fault, and Fucsovics gets the break. Djokovic is going to be frustrated. Fucsovics with a break, 4-5. Maybe getting a little bit interesting, but Djokovic gave it to him. Too many errors, and this is not like Djokovic. Too many errors. Too many errors. That Diego defeat from Cecchinato was also hard to see. Yeah, there were a lot of Schwartzman losses over the last while that were hard to see and where I pretty much gave up hope. But this RG run and the last couple of events, he's run into Sinner a lot. Sinner's a terrible matchup for Schwartzman. I think Schwartzman could get something going. He's, especially with this RG run. The only problem, this is the end of the clay season for him. So we'll see. But I lost hope a few times for Diego. Now I'm holding a little bit out. But we'll see. It's going to be tough. First, want to get to the stats, then real quick go over some of Djokovic's clay season results. Mostly the errors. I'm kind of curious. What have the errors been for Djokovic? It's been a lot. Pretty sure this goes over winners and errors. Yep. Unforced errors. Yeah, a lot from both guys, but I'm sure over the last 3 games, it was 4, 5, 6 errors from Djokovic. He started hitting a lot. And now Fucsovics has passed Djokovic in winners, which is absolutely vital that Fucsovics does. Hits more winners than Djokovic. Fucsovics can hit a lot of winners. Not the biggest power player, but he can hit winners. We're 59 minutes in, and we're only at 4-5, so a lot of long games now. lot of long deuce games. This becoming to be a little bit of a battle. Forehand, cross court from Djokovic to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Big forehand down the middle. The forehand of to the forehand of Djokovic. Awkward shot. Djokovic gets down low to it, stretches it out, but can't quite do it. 4-5, 15 love. Some momentum for FUCSOVICS. Big backhand up high to the forehand, and FUCSOVICS puts it away. Seems like it's a strategy for Djokovic to put it up high to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Try to get FUCSOVICS a little bit out of positioning, but these lobs that he's hitting, these strange kind of backhand lobs, they're really falling short. And rather than, I think, put FUCSOVICS out of positioning, they're just giving FUCSOVICS a way to attack. FUCSOVICS isn't the biggest power hitter, but I think Djokovic has FUCSOVICS wrong. FUCSOVICS can hit winners, even on clay. Like I said, FUCSOVICS and Djokovic have played 4 times the past. Never on clay. FUCSOVIC's best surface by percentage. And he's won a set in 3 of the 4 matches. FUCSOVICS, forehand cross court to the Djokovic forehand down the middle. Again, cross court for FUCSOVICS. We're going forehand to forehand. Now a backhand slice from FUCSOVICS. Stays down low to the Djokovic backhand. And these slices from FUCSOVICS are working. He just needs to slice. He needs to slice. Because Djokovic is not really moving that well. He's looking a little bit just, I don't know, fatigued or just not moving up to the shots, not in the zone. And he's just not moving down low to those slices. So FUCSOVICS is about to even this out of nowhere. 4-5, 40 love. He was almost facing to go down 5-1 this set. So forehand dropper from, or not drop shot, sorry, goes long, kind of faked me out. 5-5. 5-5 FUCSOVICS, now we're even. Out of nowhere. Djokovic not showing his best level yet. FUCSOVICS has picked it up a little bit, but lot of errors from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS is not making as many errors anymore. And that's been key. He still needs to clutch it up in the big moments, this FUCSOVICS, if he really wants this to become something, but a little bit interesting now. Still momentum, still you would expect Djokovic has it, but FUCSOVICS making it interesting. And definitely, if this goes to a second set, this is great momentum for FUCSOVICS to get there. And right now, we're even deep into the first set. FUCSOVICS is a light version of Berdych. I could see that. A little bit of that, yeah. He's kind of like Berdych a little bit. Even personality-wise, he reminds me of Berdych a little bit. This can be a long night from Djokovic. If he doesn't pick up his level and FUCSOVICS takes advantage, then yeah. Idamonole, yeah, that's it. But right now, Djokovic is struggling a little bit. This is not Djokovic's best yet. 15 love Djokovic. Backhand cross court. FUCSOVICS down the middle. Djokovic forehand inside out. FUCSOVICS back down the middle. We're going down the middle. Now a forehand inside out. Another forehand inside out. A little bit bigger from FUCSOVICS. Lob put up high, but it goes long, and Djokovic just needs to quit with these weird lobs because they are not doing the job. They are not doing the job. Djokovic, not a great clay season so far. He lost to Musetti in Monte Carlo in a very monumental win for Lorenzo. Great to see Lorenzo pull that out after being a set down. Musetti played strong. Djokovic is not strong enough. Didn't look very comfortable out there. And he had some health concerns that time too, which is important to note, but great win for Lorenzo. And then he loses to Lajovic on the clay in the Serbian Open, and just Banja Luka, and he just not playing well enough there either, not solid enough, just not playing the way Djokovic usually plays. Then he skips out on Madrid, plays Rome, plays against Rune, and again, Rune just clutches him out. So even though FUCSOVICS is not the most clutch player, Djokovic is also recently looking a little bit rattled, and that started with the Musetti match. All of those guys, great players, but Djokovic not at his best on the clay yet. And FUCSOVICS, even though he's not usually the most clutch player, honestly, not the most mentally tough, he could get something going here because Djokovic just let up a break. Djokovic doesn't usually do that. So we'll see. Djokovic is the favorite right now still to get this and pull ahead. But FUCSOVICS could get something going. He could get something going. Serve down the line from Djokovic. Forehand from Djokovic into the top of the net. So many errors. So many unforced errors. Djokovic needs to get that number down for the errors. And FUCSOVICS already has. That's why he's back in the set. Musetti trying to bounce up. He's trying to get into the service game. And I don't blame him. His first serve percentage in this match, not great so far. He could struggle on his serve game. Djokovic usually clutches up at the end of sets. He wants to get something going right here. Get in this return game. Djokovic waiting a little bit. Djokovic serve down the line. FUCSOVICS forehand to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. Backhand down the middle. Djokovic hits a forehand wide. This is an absolute circus of errors right now from Djokovic. It was from FUCSOVICS at the beginning, but Djokovic is not Djokovic right now. Too many errors. About half the points right now are errors from Djokovic, and Djokovic needs to get that down. FUCSOVICS wants to get this right here. If he can get this right here, then it gets interesting. And can he play clutch to end the set out? That'll be the big question if he can get something going here. Man, I did not expect this about 15 minutes ago. I really did not. Forehand return goes long from FUCSOVICS, and we've seen that still a lot of times. Just not clutch on these big points from FUCSOVICS. And if I'm going to guess right now, I think that will pay the difference. FUCSOVICS, just his lack of being clutch in these big points is really not doing well for him. But he's done well to get back, even though Djokovic has let out a hand to help him out to get back into the set. But FUCSOVICS has to be more clutch. Serve down the line, and FUCSOVICS can't get to it. Great job to climb back in that game from 40-15 down, but 6-5 Djokovic. 6-5 from Djokovic. Nihar, looks like you fixed the scoreboard sync. That's it. Yep, we fixed it up. Yeah, from here on out, hopefully much better. Hopefully much better with the scoreboard. I know that was like a little bit annoying to watch me commentate and the scoreboard like already telling you already what happened. So yeah, no spoilers here. We got rid of the spoilers. Yeah, happy to see everybody joining. Nihar, Kovchilka. Tell me if I butchered your name, by the way. Simone, Max, Max. We got Sean in the house. We got Jane. What's up, Jane? Shout out to Jane. Always great on here. Nell, great as well. Niel, I think, actually. The Maltese Disco Mate was on here a little bit earlier. He might still be snooping around. Stoat. A lot of guys in chat. All right, guys, who's taking the set? Let me know. Is Djokovic going to be too tough? Tell me the who wins the set and what's the score going to be? It's going to be 7-5, 7-6. Who wins? Let me know. Who's winning the set, guys? Is Djokovic still too tough? Is Djokovic still too tough? Jane always lurking. Yep, I knew it, Jane. I just had a feeling. Good to have you. Good to have you in chat. Forehand, Djokovic inside out, goes short to the slice backhand of FUCSOVICS. Djokovic forehand down the line, backhand cross from FUCSOVICS. Forehand inside out from FUCSOVICS to the Djokovic slice. FUCSOVICS slice much more effective than Novak so far. Forehand inside in from FUCSOVICS. Forehand dropper, Djokovic way out position. Gets to it though, drops it short. Ooh, great flick from FUCSOVICS, but Djokovic right on top of it on the net. Lets out a yell. Djokovic trying to motivate himself, get something going. Jane, Ghost would say funny joke of you lurking. Yeah, I hope Ghost jumps on later today. Love his weird comments. Matthew, 4 out of 5 Novak service games have gone to deuce. Numerous break points to his opponent. Is that Novak under par or Marton playing very well? It's Novak under par for sure. Martin's picked it up in the last 2 service games. Played much better, but Djokovic is making way too many errors. It's like 90% Djokovic. Djokovic is hitting too many errors, Matthew. And we've seen it in the last few games. He only started with like 3 or 4 errors. He's hit like 10 or 15. Or maybe like 10 unforced errors just in the last like 3 or 4 games. So he needs to get that down. FUCSOVICS with a fist bump gets to 15 all. Breathing have a long rally there, 18 shots. I think 18 shots there. Strong from FUCSOVICS to get it. Nihar, spoilers, let me spill a few. The RG23 director called me up, told me that it's already scripted for this year since Nadal's absence. Casper Ruud to take it 6-4, 6-4, 4-6, 4-6, 7-5 against Musetti. You have it here, ladies and gentlemen. The 2023 Roland Garros champion is Casper Ruud, taking in the final against Lorenzo Musetti. Nihar spoiling the event for all of us. Big ups to Casper Ruud. 15-30 for Djokovic. Djokovic on the return, by the way, hits the top of the net, goes over. We're at 15-30. Let's get back to the match. Djokovic pointing up to the sky. Thank you for letting me have that one. Kick serve out wide. Perfectly placed serve. From the Hungarian Marton FUCSOVICS. 30-30. 30-30. This is a mental battle right now. Both guys are trying to mentally will themselves to the end of this match. There's so much more going on inside both these guys' heads than what we're seeing on the tennis court. So much more what's going on inside their heads. It's a one-on-one battle. And FUCSOVICS starts it out with a serve down the line. Down the middle shot goes short. Awkward shot. Shot hits the top of the net from FUCSOVICS. We're at 30-40. FUCSOVICS takes first set. Nole likes to drop first set. Yep, last few years. That's it. That's it, Jane. He likes to spice it up, this Djokovic. We'll see if he's going by that same pattern. Djokovic likes to slice it up. Milena, Idemo Nole. Yep, set point. Set point, Milena. Djokovic trying to get it done. Trying to get it done right here. But FUCSOVICS will want to try to stop him. Serve down the middle. To the Djokovic forehand now. Djokovic on full stretch. Drops it short. FUCSOVICS should put this away. Does so down the line. That's it, FUCSOVICS. Let's go, FUCSOVICS. Trying to get something going. Trying to get this to at least a tiebreaker. Saves a set point. We're at deuce. We are at deuce with FUCSOVICS. Good job to FUCSOVICS there. But Djokovic still a little bit with the momentum, I feel. A little bit of the momentum to Novak. Serve out wide, but just long from FUCSOVICS. And that's it. FUCSOVIC's first serve percentage is going down. You just can't do that against the best player in the world, especially when your second serve is very attackable. Awkward shot from FUCSOVICS down the middle. Djokovic can't do much with it. We're at even. Djokovic sliced down the line. Awkward forehand from Djokovic pops up. Very, very awkward rally. And Djokovic hits a backhand wide. Advantage to FUCSOVICS. Very weird, awkward rally. Every shot there felt like it was just like what's going on? Like somebody, can you hit it like fully in the center of the strings? What's going on? A little bit awkward. This is awkward. FUCSOVICS trying to make this go-to tiebreaker. Very interesting. Can FUCSOVICS be clutch enough? And can he improve on serve? Needs to make first serves. Can he get one here? He needs one. FUCSOVICS, yep, he gets one. FUCSOVICS first serve to the drop shot. I like the creative thinking, but that was not the right play to hit a drop shot off a big return from Novak. That was a big first serve, but Novak can get pace off a big first serve too. Novak, the best returner of all time. You don't want to hit a serve to a hard serve and expect Djokovic just going to let you play drop shot on the next shot. Very bad play against Novak Djokovic. Big serve down the middle from FUCSOVICS. Hits a forehand inside out. Backhand to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand cross court. Forehand down the line from FUCSOVICS. Back to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Forehand from Djokovic down the line. A little bit of a buggy whip. Curves around it. Backhand cross court. Slice from FUCSOVICS. Deadly slice down the line. Djokovic can't handle it. That slice just stayed low. Chopped it up. FUCSOVICS chopped it up like he was in the kitchen. And it is advantage. It is advantage. Chopped it up. Chopped up that slice. Chopped up the slice. Do you know the octopus from FIFA 2010 who had predicted Spain to win it all? The same dude has predicted that this would be Casper's year with RG23 and NATO ATP Finals win. I want to see it, Nihar. Let's go Casper for RG. ATP Finals would be insane. Fast indoors, if he can replicate even a final, that would be crazy. I'd like to see it for Casper. Hasn't had the form yet this season. Forehand down the line from FUCSOVICS. Backhand slice from Djokovic hits the net and just goes over. Does Djokovic need all this luck? Djokovic doesn't need all this luck against FUCSOVICS, but he's getting it. Sometimes it's a little bit of game of luck. It's tiny margins. That's why you need to, it's a game of tiny margins. And at the top, all the players who are even a little bit high level, they're very small things separating them. That's why you want to get as many advantages in tennis as you can. As few weaknesses, because it's a game of small margins. And a net court is a net court, but both guys can get the same amount of net courts. They have the same chance. Djokovic getting all the luck right now, though. Deuce goes wide from FUCSOVICS. What's the shortest set in the history of tennis? 20 minutes. 28-minute match between Nieminen and Tomic, I believe in Miami one year. 28 minutes long, so probably won the sets there. A little bit of a stat in my head. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Djokovic on the defense. Back to the FUCSOVICS forehand. Cross court. We're going forehand. To the backhand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS puts up a higher shot off the backhand. Keeps it low now off the forehand. Deadly slice again down the line from FUCSOVICS. And these slices are killing Djokovic. Djokovic can't get down low to the shot, and FUCSOVICS just needs to keep slicing. Didn't think I would ever say that, but FUCSOVICS just needs to keep slicing because he's not winning these backhand rallies anyway, but Djokovic is not getting down to the shot. We've seen about four Djokovic errors go long after not being able to handle a slice, and Djokovic is not in that kind of mental, physical zone right now where everything is kind of aligned and he's just kind of playing super effectively and wearing opponents out. He's not in that zone. He's making errors. FUCSOVICS needs to keep slicing. I didn't think I would say that, but FUCSOVICS needs to keep slicing. FUCSOVICS is going to squeal. Yeah, if he wins this game, serve down the line from FUCSOVICS is out. Djokovic right at the baseline, returning now. All right, serve from FUCSOVICS. Let's see what he can do. Djokovic return goes long. We're at 6-6. We are at 6-6. All right, 6-all. Good hold from FUCSOVICS. All right, guys, tell me the score in this tiebreaker. Tell me who's winning it. What's the score? 7-5, 8-6, 10-8, 70-68, 7-0. I don't care. Who's winning this tiebreak? You tell me in chat right now. Whoever's watching, you tell me right now in chat. Who's winning? Tell me the score. Hey, Maynor, the GOAT. The GOAT Maynor Sapphire in the house. What's up? We're enjoying the Djokovic versus FUCSOVICS match right now. And Djokovic let up a break in the set, and FUCSOVICS has just taken it. Jane, 7-4 FUCSOVICS. Okay, FUCSOVICS taking the first set. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Backhand out wide to the Djokovic backhand down the line. We're at 1-0 Djokovic. All right, 1-0 for Djokovic. Nihar, FUCSOVICS needs to win it real bad. Yep, absolutely. Like I mentioned before, FUCSOVICS has won a set in 3 of the 4 matches he's played against Djokovic. Mentioned it a couple of times, and at the 2018 US Open, he lost the first set, then won the second set. Djokovic was playing well in that match too, so. But we know how Djokovic plays in tiebreakers, and at the end of sets, he just clutches it up. And I think that'll pay the difference here. I think Djokovic will be too clutch for FUCSOVICS, who can be a little bit unclutched towards the ends of sets. Wow, Nikar, I'm doubling what James predicted. Yeah, maybe FUCSOVICS has shown a much better level so far. Total points 150-50 right now. 50 for both guys. Very interesting. 100 points playing this match. Dead even. Dead even for total points played. Total points won, sorry. Forehand to FUCSOVICS to the backhand of Djokovic, cross court. Backhand for FUCSOVICS, down the middle, back to Djokovic forehand. A little bit awkward shot. FUCSOVICS hits in the corner, and does he get it? Very close shot. Nope, he missed it. He missed it wide. 3-0 for Djokovic. Mini break early. PSA, let's go QB. Did QB pull it out? I'm not following a lot of these other scores. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, Hurkacz pulls it out 6-4 after losing a crazy tiebreaker in that third set, 15-13. 15-13 tiebreaker, but Hurkacz gets in the end. Hurkacz not as comfortable on clay as on grass or on hard court, so great win for Hurkacz. Let's go QB. That's it. That's it. All right, forehand to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. And FUCSOVICS hits a beautiful backhand down the line. Djokovic kind of smiling a little bit. So funny. So funny because FUCSOVICS is down 3-0 and goes for that shot. Djokovic just has to laugh it off. Serve down the line from Djokovic to the FUCSOVICS backhand. FUCSOVICS backhand. Hits it long. Djokovic, good eye from Djokovic. Not side by play style, but QB is adorable. Yeah, QB's great. I love QB's personality. I kind of like watching him play too. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. I'm like the only one, and I really can't explain why. I probably shouldn't. But I kind of like watching him play. I like how hard he competes. And I think he can be a good shot maker too. We saw it with a tweener earlier this year. He can play. He can hit some good shots, good hands at net. But yeah, no, I totally understand that. And Hubie's a great personality, at least. That's for sure. We're an hour and 22 minutes into this. Bit of a very long first set. Very long first set. A lot of long games. Djokovic was sliced to the FUCSOVICS volley. Djokovic, great lob over FUCSOVICS. Ooh, FUCSOVICS runs around with a great forehand. Great rally so far. FUCSOVICS backhand to the Djokovic backhand. Deep on the baseline is the Djokovic shot. Djokovic slice to the FUCSOVICS slice. FUCSOVICS again with the better slice. And Djokovic hits it long, no, but it catches the baseline. FUCSOVICS with backhand deep. Back to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand inside in from Djokovic. Forehand deep from FUCSOVICS. Long rally. Lot going on. Djokovic forehand down the line. Slice from FUCSOVICS. Again, a slice from Djokovic. Trying it out. Better one there. Djokovic on defensive with a backhand. FUCSOVICS puts away the forehand down the line. We had one, maybe the rally of the day so far. Fun rally there. Probably 20 shots. 20 shots there. FUCSOVICS ran back for a shot there. Great rally. Great rally. He's a gentle giant. Yep, Hubie's a gentle giant. Wow, what a rally. That was crazy. FUCSOVICS did great to defend back there at the baseline. Yeah, good win for Hurkacz against the dangerous Talon Griekspoor so far this year. There's a point earlier in this year where Talon Griekspoor, the only players he had lost to were Tsitsipas, Sinner, Djokovic, and I believe Alcaraz and Rublev. Those were the only 5 guys he lost to in the first 3 months of the year. So Griekspoor is in good form. Good win for Hurkacz. And Griekspoor hasn't been able to make that level go up to the clay season where he usually plays so well. But good win for Hurkacz. Anyway, 4-2 now. Djokovic with the lead, and that was a great rally. Super fun. What a rally. What a rally. FUCSOVICS did great to defend back at the baseline. If this goes 5 sets, 5 hours plus, I bet Djokovic would be the one cramping. Well, we forget Djokovic is 36. Djokovic is 36 years old, so we can't forget that fact too. It really shouldn't be surprising, but Djokovic is an amazing athlete, and we can't count out his fitness. This is the guy who won the 2012 Australian Open final. Djokovic shot right in the baseline, too tough for FUCSOVICS to handle. And it's 5-2, Djokovic serving up with 2 mini breaks. 2 mini breaks for Novak, really long first set. Let me check the time on the set. We are an hour and 27 minutes in. One of the longer sets you'll probably see all year. A lot of long deuce games. But Djokovic close to finishing it out after all of that. Djokovic close to the finish line. It's close. First serve from Djokovic goes long, but he has had a lead before in the set. Djokovic had a break in the set on serve. He served for it, and then he hit just a bunch of errors. He hasn't been the clutch self he usually is, so let's see. Ooh, shot hits the top of the net from FUCSOVICS, just goes over. FUCSOVICS runs to the net. Ooh, Djokovic with a pass, with a backhand volley. Past FUCSOVICS, 6-2 Djokovic, and Djokovic says, not yet. You're not climbing back in this one yet. You might have a chance in the second set, but this first set's all mine. After everything that's happened, hour and 28 minutes, Djokovic said, nope. No. I haven't been at my best. I haven't been my clutch best, but you're not coming back in this one. 6-2. Tough ask for FUCSOVICS to get the W in this first set now. Looking like it's Djokovic. Djokovic, big serve down the line, hits the net, first serve. First serve from Novak. Djokovic brushes away from some clay. His kind of first serve routine goes to the line. Big serve right into the net from Djokovic. Second serve. But still, 4 set points here for Djokovic. Djokovic out wide. Not a great serve, but I don't think he hit a spot, and I think it caught FUCSOVICS a little bit off guard. First set for Djokovic, and he takes it after 1 minute off an hour and a half. Djokovic takes a pretty wild first set, a little bit topsy-turvy, but, well, FUCSOVICS always behind, but he climbed back. Djokovic takes it 7-2 in the tiebreaker, 7-6. Djokovic not at his clutch best in the middle of the set, but as Djokovic does, he clutches it out at the end, so FUCSOVICS behind. We'll see if he can get something done in the second set. FUCSOVICS is so hard to pronounce. Yeah, I thought it was FUCSOVICS before commentating on the match. I looked it up on the ATP. I think it's FUCSOVICS. So a little bit hard to pronounce for sure. Max N. I hope FUCSOVICS can keep the momentum going throughout the whole match. Absolutely. I think he needs to get his first serve percentage up. He needs to keep not making more errors. He needs to stick to the slice. He needs to hope Djokovic doesn't pick up his level too much. But, yeah, absolutely. I hope FUCSOVICS, for the second set, can keep the same level and pick it up. Pick it up in clutchness and keep the same level because he had chances. FUCSOVICS had chances. And now let's take a look at these first set stats. So it's second serve points won actually more for FUCSOVICS. 46% for Djokovic, and FUCSOVICS is going to like that going into the second set. 69% for FUCSOVICS, 46% for Djokovic on second serve. FUCSOVICS generally can struggle on second serve, and Djokovic has gotten better in that department. So that's going to bode well for FUCSOVICS going into the second set. And then more stats here to get a better idea of what happened in this first set. Let's go to stats. Go down here. So these are some of the stats from the first set. First serve percentage, pretty high from FUCSOVICS. It was much lower earlier in the set. He got it up as the set progressed. He wants to keep increasing that number for the second set if he wants to have a chance. But even though he's behind in that stat, that's not bad from FUCSOVICS. It's not that bad. First serve points won percentage. FUCSOVICS needs to get that way up. And obviously Djokovic way better on return. That was never going to be in question. 18 winners for FUCSOVICS. He wants to even make that smaller. Those numbers. And yeah, Djokovic 17 unforced errors. He had only 3 or 4 at about 4-2. And then he hit about like 10, 15 unforced errors in the span of like 6 or 7 games. So Djokovic needs to let go of those errors, because if he keeps hitting errors in the second set, FUCSOVICS could break, because he had chances in a lot of Djokovic serve games towards the end of that set, and he broke in one of them. So FUCSOVICS is going to want to try to get a hold in the Djokovic serve, and he's going to want to get that winner disparity from Djokovic to FUCSOVICS higher up. And the first serve percentage, he wants to keep getting higher and higher. He's doing decent. He needs to keep that number to keep growing. He needs to get that number growing. But yeah, not bad so far from FUCSOVICS. First point of the second set here. Backhand down the line from Djokovic, another unforced error. Djokovic obviously frustrated with this game. This game will not be enough to beat top players. This will not be enough for Alcaraz. This will not be enough for Rune, if Rune's healthy and can go over 4 or 5 sets. And this might not even be enough for Sinner in the level we saw in his first round match. This is just not Djokovic. Djokovic, not a great clay season so far with losses to Lajovic, Musetti. Djokovic, much harder to beat in the best of 5. Djokovic, so tough. Roland Garros, he's on a 15-match streak at majors. So Djokovic, obviously, he's that guy. Djokovic is that guy. But he needs to get down on these errors. He needs to get this error count lower. Hey, Ben DL. Yeah, what's up? Long first set. Very long first set. Nearly an hour and a half. You almost never see sets go that long. Very long, kind of weird first set. Neither guy playing amazing. FUCSOVICS really raised up his level at the end, but Djokovic too clutch. And Djokovic hitting too many errors. I need to try Hungarian food one day. Yeah, me too, Max. I hope so. I want to try foods from all of these kind of different nations. If FUCSOVICS wins this, I'm gonna try Hungarian food. If Djokovic gets the win, I'll try Hungarian food on stream. On one of my next streams, I'll try to get Hungarian food if FUCSOVICS wins this. On one of my streams, someday I will try Hungarian food if FUCSOVICS gets the win. QualityShot, have a good stream. Thank you, Runaway Bride 389. 100 viewers for $0.5. Easy with the viewers. Pro, catch a promo for well, thank you, Runaway Bride. I'm not sure about all that, but I appreciate appreciate you wishing me have a good stream, and I appreciate it. Is the slice an underused weapon against Novak then? Yeah, I think it is. I think the aggressive slice and slice down the line is underused in general. I think more people are adding that kind of variety in general. Slices, drop shots, especially on clay. I think Alcaraz is kind of the spearhead of that. And I think Djokovic is really struggling to get low to lob these shots. But yeah, I think in general, yes, I think that's something to look out for. I think maybe that it is a little bit of an underused weapon against Novak. And Berrettini has had some success with the slice instead of having to hit over his backhand. So yeah, I think so, Sean. It's quite rich. I'd have to try it one day for sure. All right, early break point for Djokovic. Let's get the scoreboard back up and running. Up here, have the match time too. Hour and 36 minutes after a set and 1 game. Pretty crazy. All right, FUCSOVICS ready to serve. Can Djokovic get a strong start to the second set? Very big point. Second serve. I kind of feel like we're about to see a double fault or something. Nope, FUCSOVICS gets it, but let's see if he can hold tough. Djokovic, squash shot to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS hits in the net. We're at 1-0. Ons before Alcaraz. Yeah, let's go Jabeur. I'm excited to see what Jabeur has on. Should win that match tomorrow. Very excited for what Jabeur has on clay. I'm hoping for her best Roland Garros result to date. That's my hope. She's had a few tougher results recently, but a little bit up and down since the comeback, but I'm hoping she gets it. All right, 7-6, 1-0 for Djokovic serving up. And I will be back in just one moment, guys. Don't leave stream. I'll be back in just one moment for what could be an interesting match if Fucsovics can a little bit clutch up, and he's gotten into a lot of these Djokovic serve games. Djokovic is getting frustrated. He's hitting errors, so let's see. I'll be back in just one moment. All right, guys. Back on here for the stream. 1-0, 15-all. Djokovic serve out wide. Djokovic forehand inside out. Slice from Fucsovics, 30-15. Matthew here with a comment. I didn't think the level was poor in the first set. Balls are slow. Novak doesn't have the power to rip through the court. The Novak errors only came because Marton was getting everything back. I disagree, Matthew. I think Novak's been hitting a lot of errors. He hasn't been able to get down low to the slice of Fucsovics. He hit a few volley errors there that he doesn't do. A forehand flick error, I recall as well. Just very kind of unlike Djokovic. I think it was mostly Djokovic there with the errors. Fucsovics raised his level. Good for Fucsovics. He has a tough ball to deal with. Very clean hitter, but I think it was mostly Djokovic. That's not how Djokovic usually plays. Usually very solid. Hitting a lot of errors. 17 errors to 13 errors from Fucsovics, unforced. So he only had like 4 or 5, like 8 games into the match. So definitely more Djokovic than Fucsovics, I would say. Oh, I meant her slices and drop shots. I noticed first before Carlos's. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jabeur is so talented. Greatest shot maker on the women's side I've seen since Agnieszka Radwanska. Fantastic player is Jabeur. She's going to get a major one day. Bit of an older player, but Jabeur deserves a major as much as anybody else, and I hope she gets one. I think she will. Plays well on all surfaces. I would like to see her do well at Wimbledon. We'll see. Ooh, great get from Fucsovics on the forehand. Pops the shot way up high. Djokovic backhand down the line. Great topspin forehand from Fucsovics. Much better hitting now. Great topspin on the shot. Lob right to the forehand of Fucsovics. Backhand down the line from Fucsovics. Djokovic forehand cross court to the forehand of Fucsovics. Forehand down the line from Novak. Just catch the sideline. Fucsovics hits it wide, but I think Fucsovics is checking that sideline call. Looked out to me as well. Fucsovics didn't really stop the point. 2-0 for Djokovic. I think it was in. I think Djokovic got him. Sean, where's Ghost today? I don't know. I don't know where Ghost is. I was been enjoying her on all of the or him, not sure but enjoying on all of the QualityShot streams. But yeah, Ghost is out for today. It seems. Hope Ghost can join on later in the day. You know, we all got our things going on in our lives. We're busy in our own different ways, but hope she comes back for the next one for sure. Ghost of Gerolitis is the GOAT. Ghost of Gerolitis is the GOAT. Jabeur did a drop shot by disguising it with a jumping backhand. Don't think I've seen that one before. Crazy athlete is Jabeur. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. She likes to disguise it with that. And she hits it so short in the court still. Yeah, her drop shot's crazy. And the slice is so crafty as Jabeur. Works the court amazingly. And so talented. So solid. And can play dominantly too. I've seen her have a few dominant wins. She's not just this like kind of crafty player that can't hit winners. She's Jabeur is a hell of a player. All right, Fucsovics needs to watch out here. He's at 0-2, love 15. Can't go down a double break here, or else it pretty much feels over. Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Fucsovics. Forehand down the line from Novak to the slice of Fucsovics. Slice from Novak. Drop shot. or not really a drop shot. It was kind of a bad slice. It stayed short, hung up low, too much air on it. Easy put away for FUCSOVICS. Easy put away for FUCSOVICS. What's up, everybody watching in chat? How's everybody doing? Roland Garros, Djokovic. Djokovic currently dominating a little bit, but complicated first set. Complicated first set, and he was hitting a lot of errors. FUCSOVICS started playing well towards the end of that set. FUCSOVICS gonna have to hold here. After my disastrous prediction from yesterday night about Garcia going to the final, I will now predict Jabeur RG winner. Let's go. Let's go, Ons. Yeah, one bad prediction, doesn't matter. Forget it. Garcia to the final, who said that? Jabeur for the win. Yeah, that's it, still up. I do remember you saying that about Garcia, and I responded that I thought pre-season that Garcia would have a chance at the title in RG, which looks absolutely foolish now. After she got WTA finals and how I've seen her play on clay, I thought maybe she has a chance, but yeah, that Garcia pick from both you and me not looking so good. But yeah, Ons for the title. Ons for the title. 30-all for FUCSOVICS. Let's get back to this match. Big moment here. Let's do some play-by-play on the Djokovic match. Let's watch it here because this is a big moment for Marton, not to get way behind. 30-all from FUCSOVICS. Serve out wide. Good serve. Djokovic gets it back deep. Backhand down the line from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic defending. Great forehand cross court. Very good rally, hitting all the corners. Djokovic on the slice. Djokovic inside out forehand. Too much from Djokovic. Much better hitting. Very effective. Hitting all the corners. Great pace. That's what you need to do. I'm glad I don't have to predict things on camera. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Sean. Now I'm happy to look like a fool. You know, you got to go for it. If one out of 5 gets it, then you look like a genius. So, Djokovic screaming something up to box. Like, I don't know what that was. Djokovic, sometimes it's hard to tell what kind of mood he's in, but probably just happy he can get at least that point going, because that finally looked like Djokovic, how I know him. That looked like Djokovic. Backhand from Djokovic, cross court, forehand back to the backhand of FUCSOVICS, break point for Djokovic, forehand for FUCSOVICS, hits it. FUCSOVICS hits it long. Djokovic yelling to the box, not sure what that's about, but Djokovic has it, 3-0. FUCSOVICS is in trouble. You're in trouble against FUCSOVICS. You're in trouble against Djokovic even when you're ahead. You're well in trouble when you're behind against Djokovic. That's what I'll say. Hey, what's up, Zeraphine? Did my nails today, orange with green stripes. Very RG. Hey, that's sick. Hey, what's up, Zara? That's awesome. Yeah, represent for the Roland Garros that's going on right now. That would look pretty cool for sure. Orange with green stripes. Awesome. Yeah, what's up? Sean, Stowap, Zara, Matthew, Jane. Happy to have you all in chat. And even if you're not typing up in chat and you're just lurking, watching, that's all good too. Been there before too. Just watching in chat. It's all good. However you enjoy the content, even if you're listening. I don't care if you're watching in Antarctica on a small, I don't care where you're watching, on a small little phone, or if you're watching on a big screen, if you're in the kitchen doing something, as long as you're enjoying the match, enjoying hearing me commentate or listening to my voice, whatever it is, I don't care. You can be watching in chat, typing in chat, or whatever it is. Happy to have you joining in on the stream for Quality Shot Tennis. That's it. Very happy to see Rublev go through. Yeah, awesome for Andre. Want to see him follow up his awesome Monte Carlo run here at RG. He played well here last year. Damian Kuss called that Marton was a threat to Alcaraz, was greatest call of all time. Didn't see that one. I thought nobody had a call on that one. That came out of nowhere. I hadn't even heard of Marton before that event. So that's a great call from Damian, because I did not see that. Seems impossible to predict that one. But strange things can happen. Marton just came out with the belief, and that's what you have to do. I'd like to see more of him. Backhand hits the net from Novak. He's gotten every single let court so far, has Djokovic. The luck not paying any favors for Fucsovics. They're saying Djokovic is what is he? The number 3 seed. He was just number 1 in the world, maybe one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest. I think the greatest player of all time. Personally, it's like let's give the luck to Djokovic because he obviously needs it. Shot out from Djokovic, and we're at 15-all. Marton level dropped significantly second set. Novak trying to take the ball earlier. Hard when you lose a 90-minute set. Not to have a hangover next set. Exactly, Matthew. Yep, good analysis there. Yeah, when you lose a tight one, it's hard to come back for the next one, especially when you're playing against Djokovic. Fucsovics obviously fought so hard, and his confidence has just let off. And Djokovic, yep, more on the baseline, taking it early. That's right. Yep. Good call. Yep. Djokovic is playing much more effectively. Just playing aggressively, but it's working. He's not really hitting those lobs up to Fucsovics. He's not trying to let Fucsovics hit many more of those slices or do anything crazy. Djokovic is kind of taking advantage, and it's working. He's not hitting many errors. Djokovic playing better. Damian Kust is this Polish guy who specializes in covering challenger events. Oh, let's go. Covering the challengers. I used to follow the challengers so closely. And I still try to follow them when I can. See the players coming up, especially the young players. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard the name before, but I don't know much about him, so that's cool. Crazy call then from him. I'm sure he saw Marat's on the challengers. All right, can Fucsovics get anything going? We're at 3-0, 30-all. Can Fucsovics get anything going? Big serve out wide from Djokovic. Good return from Fucsovics. A squash shot from Fucsovics into the net. Djokovic just too good. Too solid, too good. Too solid, too good from Novak. 40-30. But still, Fucsovics will want to try to do something in this game. This game. He's still in it. Can he win this point and at least get anything going? We'll see. Fucsovics runs around a forehand to the Fucsovics backhand, slice, 6 shot down the line. Does he get it? I think he hits it just wide. He's hit a few of those slices down the line that were actually pretty effective, but that one goes wide. 4-0, the big 4-0. The big 4-0. Classic tiebreaker followed by watch out set. That's it. Yep. And also the classics, a guy climbs back into a set, gives his all, and just doesn't have energy for the next one. And it's harder when you're playing against one of the greatest to ever do it. 15 love for Fucsovics. But that's right, Sean. It's just Fucsovics has nothing for the set, it seems like. He's played well 10 the first set, put all of his energy into that, but doesn't have enough for this one. And Fucsovics going down 2 sets to love, it doesn't bode well, does it, for the Hungarian? Backhand from Djokovic down the line, again into the net. Still too many errors from Djokovic, but he's doing better with that now. A little bit better with that now, but 30 love. A little bit better from Djokovic. Serve down the middle from Fucsovics. Slice from Fucsovics to the slice of Djokovic. Down the line, 6 slice from Djokovic. Much better on that shot now. Backhand from Fucsovics. Ooh, Fucsovics runs with a great pass, and Djokovic gets it. Volley down the line. Not getting past Novak. Not past Novak yet. 30-15 for Fucsovics. Ahead in this game, but Djokovic has 100% of the momentum. 100%. Even though that first set was a little bit shaky, a little bit crazy, Djokovic has 100% of the momentum. Zara, did I see tape on Novak's chest? What is that for? I haven't taken a good look at that. I'll watch for that now. See if I can see that out. Sean, you shall not pass. That's it. Djokovic is guarding the net. Great get from FUCSOVICS, but not enough. You shall not pass, Djokovic says. That's it. FUCSOVICS backhand, top of the net. Nope. And now too many errors from FUCSOVICS, 30 all. 30-30. FUCSOVICS stepping up to the line. Stepping up to the line at 30 all. Is this going to be a bagel set for Djokovic following an hour and a half first set? Djokovic forehand to the FUCSOVICS forehand. Forehand down the line now to the FUCSOVICS backhand. Down the middle from FUCSOVICS. Short forehand from Djokovic. A little bit awkward on the forehand from Djokovic. Down the line from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic on a full stretch. FUCSOVICS hits over the shot. Hits a winner. That's it from FUCSOVICS. He got it there. 40-30. FUCSOVICS is trying to get something going. Trying to get some energy. Asking a little bit from the crowd, I think I saw there at the end. Get something going. 40-30. Yeah, just hits over that shot. Comes over it. That's it. Max and FUCSOVICS, please win a game in the second set. Yep. Wanted to see him do something. He's down 4-0. Max, he's down 4-0. That's not what we want to see here. That's not a match. That's not a contest. It's not a contest. Needs to get on the board. Forehand, inside out from FUCSOVICS to the backhand 360 from Djokovic. Backhand down the line. FUCSOVICS gets to a great shot. Drop shot. FUCSOVICS runs, can't get there. Ooh, he nearly got there, though, with a slide. Shot hits the top of the net. Good speed from FUCSOVICS. Just can't quite get there. I usually don't bet on sports, but I had $5 in my betting account, so I put it on FUCSOVICS. That's funny, Zara. Yeah, it's not looking great now. Might as well, I guess. Have $5 left, see what happens. Not looking good yet, but not looking good now. But you might as well put the bet in. Never know. FUCSOVICS has won 3 sets against Djokovic in 4 matches, so you never know. Never played on clay. That's FUCSOVIC's best surface. He had chances in the first set. Second set is running away from the Hungarian quickly. Needs to chase it down because it is getting out of his hands. And I don't think he can against Novak Djokovic. Deuce. First serve into the net. First serve percentage. Such a big struggle for FUCSOVICS always and in this match. Same story. And he can't do that against one of the best returners maybe of all time. You just can't do that. Definitely of all time. You definitely can't do that. FUCSOVICS hits a shot wide. Break point for Djokovic. Djokovic is 2 for 2 on break points. Can he keep that going? Can he keep that going? 100% on break points so far. Djokovic ready to return. Both looking very serious in preparation for this. FUCSOVICS, not sure if he feels he has a chance. Monfils came back from 4-0 last night. Don't forget that, but harder against Djokovic. Djokovic backhand to the FUCSOVICS backhand. Djokovic forehand. Down the line to the FUCSOVICS forehand. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Or inside out. FUCSOVICS on the return one-handed. And too good from Djokovic, 5-0. Djokovic looking to enter the bakery here. Djokovic running away from Roland Garros. He's looking to get a bagel here. He's looking to go to the bakery. Probably a little bit hungry. Little bit hungry. Djokovic hungry as ever. No mercy. Couldn't be two more different sets. First set, Djokovic has a break. FUCSOVICS comes back. Djokovic's level drops. Djokovic too clutch at the end. But an hour and a half of very weird tennis. Second set, all Djokovic. Djokovic has picked it up. Looking to get this set 6-0. And FUCSOVICS is not getting in on the Djokovic return games like he was towards the end of that first set. He's just not doing it. So let's see if he can get anything going. But right now it's all Novak. All Novak. Come on, Fuxo, do it for Sarah. Yeah, I think we gotta turn this chat into a FUCSOVICS chat for Zarafine, who bet the 5 on FUCSOVICS. Come on, FUCSOVICS. Let's go, FUCSOVICS, the Hungarian. FUCSOVICS, you got this. Down 5-0. Djokovic serving. Who cares? Do it for Zara, FUCSOVICS. Do it for Zara and her 5. Come on, FUCSOVICS. I usually don't bet on sports, but I had $5 in my betting account, so I put it on FUCSOVICS. Yeah, that's it. Do it for Zara, FUCSOVICS. Come on, FUCSOVICS. Don't be greedy. Zara with the 5. Huge bet. Let's go, FUCSOVICS. That's it, chat. We're all FUCSOVICS now. No bets to Djokovic, but it's all FUCSOVICS. Shot down the middle to the Djokovic forehand, inside out. Ooh, great shot, stays low for FUCSOVICS. Comes in. Great pass. He's at 5-0, but the shot making's there. He can hit some pretty crazy shots. Can FUCSOVICS. Pretty talented, clean hitter, and he doesn't mind being at net, and we saw that there, rushing up to net. Do it for the people. That's right, Stoad. Come on, FUCSOVICS. Do it for the chat. QualityShot chat. Come on, FUCSOVICS. Serve down the line. Back into the back end of FUCSOVICS. Back end of Djokovic. Into the net. Love 30. FUCSOVICS does not want this, is not interested in this becoming a bakery. Tomorrow's watch list, Ruud Zapiri. Zapiri, a very talented young Italian. Been wanting to see him at more big events. Demonor Echeverry could have a chance that one. Played well against Djokovic a few events ago. Sinner Altmaier, yeah, I think Sinner's got that one. Karatsev Tiafoe. I think Karatsev might have an upset there. Karatsev's been playing well on clay. Doesn't mind a 3 out of 5, and Tiafoe not that comfortable. Popcorn match, Runa Monfils. Let's hope Monfils has something left. After yesterday, let's just say that he does. Let's just say that he does. And it is 15-30 for Djokovic. I'm a bit worried for Carlos if he were to meet Novak. I'm a bit worried for Novak if he were to meet Carlos. I'm kind of on the opposite way, Max. Carlos not playing his best tennis today. Lost the second set against Daniel, who can be dangerous, but Alcaraz can hit a few too many unforced errors. Just kind of let go a little bit. We saw that in the third set of his first round, but I don't know. I think Djokovic is going to have a tough time. And I think that Djokovic in a best of 5 is different. I really do. Djokovic is that guy. 15 straight slam matches, but I'm a little bit worried for Novak. Not the best clay season. A semifinal result would be pretty good for Novak. But we saw it in 2019 against Dominic Thiem. Djokovic lost in the semifinals. We might see something similar here against Alcaraz. I think Alcaraz will pick up level a little bit, and I think Djokovic might struggle because Djokovic not playing his best tennis so far in either of the first 2 matches. A little bit better in the set, but still too many unforced errors here for Novak. He's looking a little bit not himself. So I'm a little bit worried for Novak. I think Carlos might get him in Novak's quest for 23. No one should underestimate the power of Anthony's hype after yesterday. I get hyped, Jane. That's it. If you're here to watch a match Anthony Hirsch commentating, that I'm commentating here on QualityShot or anywhere else, but here on QualityShot, all the matches I do, I'm gonna get hyped. That's not me forcing some hype, like as if like oh yeah, we need to raise this up to the max just cause. I get hype because it's tennis and it gets exciting. It's 2 guys going at it, and I just love tennis. Every point a little bit different in tennis. Such small margins, both guys just trying to get over the edge. You got to love tennis. It's a mental game, and Djokovic is winning the mental game right now. 5-0, set point 40-30. Misses the first serve. Second serve for Djokovic. Second serve for Djokovic. Second serve down the line. Djokovic double fault. Again, not a very good sign for Djokovic, but he's looking to bagel here, so can't say too much negative, but, Gordana, stop the nonsense. Nole will win. Oh, yeah, he probably will. We're just joking around. Somebody in the chat has a bet on FUCSOVICS. We're just trying to hype FUCSOVICS up. But, yeah, this is looking like Djokovic right now. And good for Nole. Better level in the set, Gordana. Sean, I'm not so sure, Gordana. We'll see. FUCSOVICS trying to get done for Zarafin. FUCSOVICS puts away a volley at net. We're at advantage FUCSOVICS. Once again, break points for FUCSOVICS. He's trying to get something going on. Seems Novak is allergic to bagels, Vims. Yeah, that's it. Just doesn't seem to want to close this out. Double fault on set point. I think Carlos might lose to Steph. I don't know. Carlos, a very good matchup for Tsitsipas so far. I think they both bring the best out of each other, but bringing the best out of Carlos is no good thing. And I think that Stefanos Tsitsipas quarterfinal actually will get confidence for Alcaraz, and I think Alcaraz is going to be a monster against Djokovic. I think we're going to see a generational epic in the semifinals should they both get there. Musetti, I think, will test Carlos. I actually think Musetti, who did very well against Shevchenko today, 6-1, 6-1, 6-2 against the talented, mentally solid Russian who always plays great. Musetti in great form, I expect, and always plays well at RG. Musetti, a great RG player. Just so good at Roland Garros. So good at Roland Garros is Musetti so far in his young career. Just whatever his level is, he puts it up like 3 multiples whenever he comes to France. Let's get back to this point real quick. But forehand to the forehand of FUCSOVICS, forehand the net from FUCSOVICS, set point. Set point for Djokovic. But I think Carlos is going to have a tough time against Musetti. I think he'll get through it, then have a confidence win against Tsitsipas. I think Carlos is going to be trouble for Novak in the semi. And I'm usually the guy that's like the big 3. They've shown it time and time again. I'm smelling new blood, and I think we might get it. Djokovic, 36. He's been dominating at the top unlike anybody we've ever seen for about 12 years straight with a physical game style. It's going to get to him. Semi-final would be a good result after this clay season. We might just not see it. But so far, Djokovic tough. I could always be wrong. Djokovic 6-0. Djokovic not allergic to the bagels, and he gets it done. 6-0. Great win. Great win, that second set for Djokovic. Just completely different from that first set from Novak. Too solid, too good. Really picked it up. Played more on top of the baseline, but really effective. Not that many errors. Way more aggressive. I think changed strategy a little bit to be a little bit more aggressive. Stopped missing as much. Didn't have to go into weird low defensive positions. More aggressive, and he gets it done. He gets it done. Max, I hope Carlos can avoid the best of 5 sets from Novak. However, that'll be an extremely hard task to do. Yeah, I think so too. Carlos way less experienced in those 5 sets, but I think Carlos can get done in 5 sets. He's one of the few guys that I wouldn't count out Carlos in any point in a match against Novak. I would not count him out in any point in the match against Novak. I just think that would be an epic. I think it would be an epic. But Carlos needs to pick up his game, and so does Djokovic. I say after Djokovic just wins a bagel. But I have high expectations for Djokovic. I do like watching Djokovic play. I like Djokovic. I think he comes across pretty genuine. I don't always agree with him. I don't stand for everything he stands for, not even close. But I do like the guy, and I love his playing. Amazing player. I definitely am very high on him as a player. Federer is my guy, though. Federer is my guy forever. Favorite tennis player of all time. But I do like Djokovic. I'm kind of a unicorn in that way. I appreciate good tennis, and I have to say Djokovic is one of the best I've ever seen. Djokovic is one of the best I've ever seen. I have to give it to him. What would Djoko's strategy be against Alcaraz? Yeah, it's a good question. You have to think about that a little bit. It's hard to say any strategy against Alcaraz when he's playing his best, right? His peak is like so unstoppable. It's like when Alcaraz is playing his best, it's like, what can you even do? Well, Djokovic will probably have to be a little bit aggressive, like we've seen work for him that second set. Djokovic doesn't want to get into the long rallies against Alcaraz, and he'll want to try to rush Alcaraz. That's going to be the play. And also maybe try for the drop shot. Djokovic can have a pretty good solid drop shot too. He'll want to get the drop shot to take that away from Alcaraz as well. I think that's kind of the strategy going in. But yeah, it's multifaceted. Hard to know. I think Djokovic has to try to play a little bit aggressive and rush Carlos. I think that's going to have to be the strategy. Must be nice for Holger to defeat Novak again in Rome. Yeah, for sure, Max. Yeah, great. I think he's up 2-1 now against Djokovic. The one time he lost was against Djokovic in the U.S. Open when he was 18 years old. I think a wild card or a qualifier in that event, and he played well. He won the set against Djokovic, then he just started cramping. So yeah, Runa really great against Novak, kind of a mini Novak. Gordana, people don't understand where he comes from. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Totally fair. And he stands up for what he believes in. I always respect that. He seems to be a very passionate, genuine person. And I do respect that. I do respect that. Not standing behind everything he says, but I respect that he seems to me, he seems genuine, and to me, he seems passionate. And I respect that, and he's a hell of a player. So, and when I play tennis, I always try to get in this kind of mental, physical zone where kind of everything's going right, and then I have my game flowing. I feel like Djokovic is very similar. He's kind of inspired me a lot in that way as well when I play. So, Djokovic an inspiration to me as a player. One of the, like, just as somebody who plays, the way he plays absolutely blows my mind. Blows my mind. So effective. And he was effective here, 6-0. Serve to the backhand, lob of Djokovic, way up high, but goes deep. Pretty effective shot. Back deep to the forehand of Djokovic, running around a backhand. Now backhand from Djokovic to the slice of Marton FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS again with the slice. Djokovic with the forehand down the line. FUCSOVICS now on the deuce side, down the middle now. FUCSOVICS with the backhand to the Djokovic backhand. FUCSOVICS with the forehand goes long. Djokovic doing much better in these rallies. Far fewer winners. Sorry, far fewer errors. Be bad if he had less winners. Far fewer errors from Djokovic. Djokovic really increasing the level since that first. Really up the level. Love 15. Another lob from Djokovic up to the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Forehand cross from Djokovic. Another forehand cross from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic goes up behind him. Good tragedy on clay. FUCSOVICS backhand to the net. Love 30. Djokovic not giving away points now. Djokovic is just not giving away points. I wouldn't say this is Djokovic at his best, not 100%, but he's really he's found that gear now, playing way better. He's kind of found the strategy he needs to play against FUCSOVICS. He's locked into the strategy. And I don't think he wants to lose a game now. 6-0, love 30. He's barely losing points. Much better from Novak. Much better from Novak. Great playing here against Marton FUCSOVICS. Great playing here. Serve goes long from FUCSOVICS and love 40, double fault. That's all Djokovic. Double fault. It's a double fault, but it's not an unforced error. Forced error, just by the way, Djokovic has been returning and playing. Just by the way, Djokovic has been returning and playing. Djokovic ready to return on triple break point to start this third set. FUCSOVICS just rushing here. I don't know how much belief he has. Needs a Monfils-esque comeback to get through this one. Maybe and some against Djokovic. Hits a shot long. 1-0 for Djokovic. 1-0 for Djokovic. I think they both know it. I think they both know what's coming. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget to like and sub. It's Anthony Hirsch commentating here for QualityShot Tennis. Anthony here, enjoying seeing a lot of the same names in chat. Sean, Zara. We're having fun. And we'll be commentating more matches for Roland Garros. For people who have been here in the past, we got the scoreboard in check. Everything's great. So we're doing great here with the streams. And definitely come back for more. For me and also Faison, all the other great commentators on QualityShot Tennis. It's really where you want to be. Fast growing channel here. No slowing down steam. Oh, where you want to be for the tennis content. Don't forget to like and sub, guys. Forehand, Djokovic inside out, but it's an error. Still a little bit off on that forehand is Djokovic. Still too many errors. Little bit, I think fewer errors off the backhand where Djokovic has one of the best, but this is a forehand from Djokovic. He's not in the zone with the forehand. And he'll have to improve that in later matches. He'll want to start stronger than he did in this one and hit far fewer errors. So it's a good win from Djokovic, assuming he pulls this out, but he'll want to improve some stuff going down the road. He'll want to improve some stuff. I have a question for the chat after this point ends. Wait for this point ends. I have a question for everybody listening in chat. Everybody who's on chat. All right, Djokovic hits a forehand wide, and it is love 30 for FUCSOVICS. All right, guys, everybody listening in chat, Who is the player that you're rooting for to win the whole Roland Garros? Anybody who's listening in chat, you can pop up a player. Who are you rooting for in Roland Garros? Be any player. Ruud, Sinner, Djokovic, anybody. Pop up a player, or it can even be somebody like Davidovich Fokina. Just pop up any kind of player. If you're listening in chat, who are you rooting for here? Let me know. Pop up a name in the chat. Who you got? Serve to the backhand of FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS kind of comes up to the backhand return, but FUCSOVICS can't get it on the forehand. Too strong, too good from Djokovic. 15-30 though. FUCSOVICS still with a little bit of hold in the service game. Little bit of hold. Yeah, let me know your favorite players, guys. We'll get that in the moment. Big points here, 15-30. If FUCSOVICS can get something, anything going, could be the last signs of life from FUCSOVICS. But when you're down 2-0 against Djokovic, it's going to be tough. I don't think Djokovic has let up a 2-0 lead since 2010 against Holger Moser at French Open. So somebody correct me if I have that stat wrong, but I think Djokovic hasn't lost after being up 2-0 since 2009 or 2010 at Roland Garros. So FUCSOVICS would have to pull off something pretty special. Forehand cross from FUCSOVICS down the line from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic, very awkward shot off the backhand. Can't get it. Hits the net. 15-40 for Marton FUCSOVICS. 15-40 for Marton FUCSOVICS. Yeah, guys, who you got for the Roland Garros? Who you're rooting for in these championships? Andre Rublev says Zarafin. That would be awesome to see him never get past a quarter, which is very undeserved. He deserves a semifinal at least. Just breaks through, wins Roland Garros. I hope so, Zara. Good match from him today. Serve out wide and a pickup from Djokovic. Hits the net. We're at one apiece. FUCSOVICS trying to get something done. Still up. French blood here, so Gael Monfils, bro. I want him to get that Grand Slam win. Man, I hope so. Can you imagine 40 years after the last French major champion won that Stoat? Like Yannick Noah got in 83. Can you imagine? Be awesome to see another French major champion. I'm rooting for that as well. I want to see the OG tennis nations doing well, especially France. But listen, you guys have guys like Hugo Humbert, Arthur Fils, Luca Van Osh. So still up. You guys got it good. But I do want a miracle fairy tale run from Monfils because that would be a 1 in a million. Let's go, Monfils. That match yesterday was crazy. Match yesterday was crazy. Good drop shot from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic can't get it. Solid shot. Solid shot from FUCSOVICS. Another FUCSOVICS drop shot. FUCSOVICS with the back-to-back drop shots. Now a lob over Novak. Some crafty play. FUCSOVICS playing with a little bit more confidence, trying a few things out. Switching it up, but yeah. Oh, look who's in chat. Oh, look who's in chat. We got two goats in chat. First gonna go Ghost of Gerolitis. What's up? What's up? Happy to see you join stream. And Shrambini. Shrambini raid. Thank you guys. Thanks for the raid. What's up, Shrambini fam? Shrambini fam. Love that channel over there too. Yeah, join in here for QualityShot. We're covering Djokovic versus FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS is way behind. It doesn't look like Djokovic is going to let up this lead. It's hard to... Djokovic is pretty much ahead, even when he's down 2-0. When he's 2-0 up, becomes basically an impossible task. But, yeah, awesome to see you. We have so much young talents, that's for sure. I'm excited for real. Yep, absolutely. Djokovic still hitting too many errors. 40-15. FUCSOVICS about to get a lead in the set. Was a breakdown. Impressive from FUCSOVICS. Impressive fight. Sometimes his mental, he can let up. We saw that against Sinner at the Australian Open. He's deciding not to make the same mistake now. Not the same mistake. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Shrambini? 1983 was a great year in music. Probably missing some part of that conversation, but yeah, sure. Hell yeah. 80s music. That's it. Rest of the stream just gonna be about 80s music, guys. Some bops there. Shot goes long from FUCSOVICS. We're at 40-30. Yeah, what's up, Ghost? Happy to have you. Was wondering where you were on the stream. Somebody else mentioned you in chat too. Happy to have you. Always fun. Hashtag Shram fam. That's it. Love you guys over at Shrambini. Y'all are getting it done too. A lot of effort put into that channel. Love what you guys do over there. Y'all commentate on a lot of smaller matches too. Great content over there. But yeah, you guys, if y'all enjoy the channel, like and sub for Quality Shot. We have all you need for tennis. We keep the tennis commentating interesting. We're passionate. I try to be passionate, or I don't try to be passionate. I just am, you know. That's just how you have to be. We're real over here. We try to do we try to get the sport growing. Like and sub, guys. Why not? Like and sub to Quality Shot Tennis. And thanks, Shrambini. Need to sleep. Yep, different time zones. See you later, Shrambini. Yeah, great to see you, Shrambini. Tony on fire. Yeah, very happy to kind of be in part of this like tennis YouTube community. I used to watch your streams a lot, Shrambini. Like log on to your streams. Yeah, it's great to meet you for sure. Yeah, Anthony here commentating. Yeah, I love it. Thanks. I appreciate it a lot. Sleep tight, buddy. You're gonna want to be fully awake when Peyton Stearns wins the US Open. College tennis, getting it done. That's it. Peyton Stearns was just playing in college, and now she's killing it on the main tour. That's what you like to see. Talented player, great player. And I believe one of her parents played tennis or some professional sport as well, so she's gotten the genes. Bailey Laboud, Novak, Joker, Nole. That's it. Let's go. Joker winning. But FUCSOVICS got the break back. FUCSOVICS doing well too, but Djokovic winning. What's your name on YouTube when you watched my streams? So there's two. So I have a YouTube channel named Anthony's Universe. I watched under that name. It used to be just my name, Anthony Hirsch. Anthony Hirsch, just my name. I changed it. Now it's Anthony's Universe. I watch a few of your streams like that. And my new tennis channel is the Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch, if any of you guys want to follow me there as well. New channel, tennis channel starting up, Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch is the name of the channel. Just at Commentary Booth on Twitter. I believe Tennis Commentary Booth on Instagram. But yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed watching some of your streams for sure, Shrambini. Great stuff. And I'd be super down with to go on the channel sometime. Just hit me a shout. But I love the vids anyway. And yeah, great tennis community going on over here. Great tennis community. And thanks for the raid. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, used to watch a lot of the streams, so keep it going over there, Shrambini, for sure. All right, we got 45 people in the chat. We got some good numbers. Let's keep it going. FUCSOVICS trying to get something going on. Even winning a set. Let's see FUCSOVICS win a set. Doesn't matter. He doesn't have to come back all the way. Forehand cross. Drop shot now from FUCSOVICS. That drop shot had so much error, but it bounced like an inch in front of the net. Pretty wild. I thought it was going to give way too much time for FUCSOVICS, but Djokovic said nope. No. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining the stream. Don't forget to like and sub. Quality Shot Tennis, where you want to be. It's where you want to be, guys. Djokovic serve out wide now to the other corner off the forehand. Fantastic volley pickup from Novak. That's those hands from Novak showing up. One of the best shots of the match from Djokovic. Really smart playing. Really used the full court there. And FUCSOVICS pulled up way up high. Kind of picked it up off his knees to the opposite corner. That's it. Ghost of Gerolitis. Hey, does Carlitos trouble with Taro Daniels suggests he's actually not as competitive as Djokovic for this tournament? I didn't think that he would be. Listen, Alcaraz has only played 8 Grand Slams. This is his 9th Grand Slam, period. Most of those was when he was 17, 18 years old. Ooh, great rally here. I'll get back to that in a minute. Ooh, strong backhand for Djokovic. Rally of the match. Deep shot. Ooh, FUCSOVICS goes for the one-hander. That was going on so fast with such wacky shots, I couldn't even get to all of them. But really wacky, weird point over there. Djokovic ties it up 2-2. Alcaraz has only played 8 Grand Slams, most of those at 17, 18 years old. He's played 3 Grand Slams at 19 years old. None outside of being a teenager. He, outside of his U.S. Open run last year, he hasn't made it past the quarterfinal. Last year's Roland Garros came in with a lot of pressures. He was a big favorite. Had very tight ones in his opening matches. Had a 5-setter against Ramos Vinolas. Even a little bit of a comeback in that match. Not playing his best. And then Zverev, he lost his Zverev, which Zverev was playing incredible, but still Alcaraz was the favorite. Djokovic with a great forehand with huge pace cross court. FUCSOVICS picks it up and hits the net. Djokovic too good right now. Djokovic really finding that level right now. He's finding that level. Djokovic is finding all the shots. Djokovic has picked it up a little bit. It's been hard to find 100%. But anyway, so to answer your question, Ghost, I'm not surprised by Alcaraz not being 100% so far. I think he will pick it up as the event goes by. I like his draw. I think he'll have a confidence win against Tsitsipas. He always plays well against Tsitsipas. I think there's a good chance for that. He'll have a tough one against Musetti, which will test him in advance. Tsitsipas testing him in advance as well, who always plays so well at Roland Garros. 2021 finalist. And, Tsitsipas always pushes Alcaraz to his best. And he'll get confidence for that. So I think Alcaraz is just as big of a contest for this Roland Garros, if not bigger. I really am afraid of Alcaraz in this event. I think he's going to pick it up. And Djokovic has not played his best either. 7-6 against Kovacevic, the young American. In his first round, goes to a third set tiebreaker. And in this match here, he's let up a few leads, played a little bit on clutch outside of ending the first set. And he's just hit a lot of errors. He's not really in the zone like he usually is, in my opinion. So I think Alcaraz is as big of a test for Djokovic. And I actually, pre-event, I have Alcaraz winning the event. And I think Djokovic is the guy in best of 5. I think he's that guy. You can't count out the big 3. I'm usually the guy to say, oh yeah, but Djokovic and Nadal, they've showed him multiple times. I think that I think that I think that we might see new blood here, and I specifically have Alcaraz in mind. All right, back to this 30-15 at 2-2. FUCSOVICS with a serve out wide, but I think he misses it wide. I'd like to thank Faison for inviting Anthony as a commentator. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I got super lucky getting this gig. Got super lucky, but I really appreciate the chance. I hope you guys enjoy the content for the join me commentating. I hope to be around for a long time. I have big ambitions for growing the sport and commentating, interviewing. Got big ambitions. So I hope to be around for a while. I got lucky with this gig, but hope you guys are enjoying the commentating, guys. We're just having fun here. So, and tennis, I always enjoy watching tennis. I got too hyped watching tennis. I had to show it a little bit on a few streams. I mean, Djokovic with a great defensive lob way up high. FUCSOVICS with a smash up to the forehand of Djokovic. Great defense from Djokovic down the line. Djokovic puts up another smash. Murray Kokonakis over here. FUCSOVICS completely misses the smash wide. FUCSOVICS with a Djoko smash. FUCSOVICS with a Djoko smash after some insane Djokovic defense. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, and I do appreciate Max. And thank you for joining into the streams. Listen, all you guys are killing it with the comments. Love interacting with all y'all. So, sorry, wrong one here. So Joker's experience is a powerful weapon all by itself. Exactly. Djokovic's experience is going to be his big weapon. He's played best of 5 more, and FUCSOVICS has shot wide. He's way more experienced, and that's going to be his weapon. But Alcaraz is coming in tough, super tough to play on the clay. Slow clay has all the time to set up his shots and to be creative with it. All of that, slices, drop shots, everything works on clay. So I really hope we get to see that generational epic semifinal. Would be better as a final. But listen, if we, for example, have Alcaraz, if Alcaraz could beat Novak, if that could happen, which is going to be very hard, Novak in a best of 5, we got to assume, we can't just say Alcaraz is going to win because until the handshake, Novak is never out. If that does happen, though, just writing out a script, Alcaraz beats Novak, Roland Garros semifinal. Final, Alcaraz plays against one of Runa or Sinner in the final. First major final outside of the U.S. Open for two young guys. We get a great major final. New blood coming in with Rafa and Novak now tied up at 22. But the young new next gen showing up in a major final, first time showing what they can do, especially in a slam outside of the U.S. Open, where there hasn't been a young winner since the big three have since Sofin at the Australian Open. Or I don't know who the last guy under 23 even to win the U.S. Open was. Outside to win a slam outside the U.S. Open. So we could get some exciting stuff here. It will be Djokovic's experience and just prowess in best of 5 and just never giving up. Super amazing. But I reckon we could see new blood. And I'm not the guy to say that, but I reckon we could see new blood. That's what I'm going to say. I reckon we could see new blood. Why is Cam Norrie doing so well? Straight sets in the second round is a bit of a surprise. Is that a comment on Lucas Pouille? No, Pouille, just an amazing run on Pouille. Amazing run from Pouille. He's only getting back into the swing of things. A lot of eyes on him now. He's already won 4 matches. Great run anyway. Norrie, I think, has picked up level a little bit, but yeah, it's just Pouille. He's not a top 10, top 20, top 30 player yet, but good run for him. And it was just, it's just Norrie. Good win for Norrie, but nothing too special going on there. Ghost, take your passion and make it happen. Absolutely, Ghost. We got to get you on the other side of the chat, man. You're great with the analysis, Ghost. All right, 15 love for Djokovic. Serve out wide to the backhand return of FUCSOVICS. And I think FUCSOVICS just hits it long. 30 love. I hear you on Alcaraz. He just seems less dominant than a Joker and Nadal usually are in the first week of slams. So far. I would add a so far there, Ghost. I think we should still give him a little bit of time. He could be the Federer-esque type where he's slowly building up to a period of time where he's just absolutely dominating. Even if he doesn't win 20 slams, which I don't think he will, but he can. Just Alcaraz, maybe the highest ceiling in tennis I've ever seen. One of the highest. Just has all the shots. And that could be a quote from me. That's very hyperbolic, but one of the highest ceilings I've ever seen. And I will say that with Alcaraz. I think injury is an issue with Alcaraz. I think he has a few other problems. He has to prove some things with defending big titles, how well he does at the number 1 spot and holding it, how well he plays in majors, how well he does against top 10 players in majors. Alcaraz has a lot to prove. I don't think he's getting 20 majors, but he has a really high ceiling and he may. But I would add a so far because we may see a time where Alcaraz is more dominant. But so far, yes, he's struggling a little bit more early rounds. Absolutely. Short ball there from FUCSOVICS. Djokovic puts it away. Alcaraz forehand. Alcaraz is not on the court. FUCSOVICS forehand hits the ground. (40-30 from Djokovic. 40-30 Djokovic's serve. Djokovic shaking his head. Not a great error there from Djokovic. Djokovic still not 100%. And that's what I would say. If Djokovic is playing out of his mind, like against De Minaur at the Australian Open, then I would be like, Alcaraz doesn't really... He may have to really pick it up, but Djokovic isn't playing his best either. Both guys will have to pick it up. That's why I will have to say. Djokovic with the winner. FUCSOVICS can't get to it 4-2. Didn't Leighton Hewitt win a slam pretty young? Yeah, he was the youngest number 1 before Alcaraz. 20 years old, 8 months old, which was a little bit surprising. A little bit surprising we didn't get a teenager number 1 with Michael Chang, other guys like this, Bjorn Borg. But yeah, Hewitt was the youngest number 1. He did great young. LOL, Carlos Alcaraz is Rafa's favorite player now, especially if he keeps Joker from getting number 23. Absolutely. Nadal going to be front row in the stands cheering. all jokes here, but no, true. Very true. So far, yeah, good point. I agree. Yeah. But yeah, in this major, yes, but yeah, I would wait. I think he might pick it up early rounds in future majors. Just a little bit inexperienced now, but we'll see. We'll see. Sean, I think Joke's main advantage on Alcaraz is the quality of serve. That's a good point. Djokovic has a very good serve, a little bit underrated even right now. It's kind of almost overrated as an underrated shot now, but I really think it's one of the more effective serves. On tour in the 2010s, I really do think so. Amazing spot serving. Hits it very precise, very high percentage. And yeah, I think so. Alcaraz has improved this the serve big time this year, but I think so as well. All right, let's get back to the match, do some play-by-play. Here it's 4-2 for Djokovic at left 15. Forehand from Djokovic inside out, and FUCSOVICS can't get to it in the net, running away quickly from FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS, by the way, with a crazy kit. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but yellow and black stripe. It's like all these guys have the craziest kits nowadays. Like, I just miss, like, Federer's all black at the U.S. Open, just regular. That was awesome. Let's get back to that. I mean, it's funny with these crazy kits. Ostapinko obviously holding it down there. She's always hitting, like, wearing the most crazy stuff you'll ever see. But, let's get back to the all black. We don't need all this. We don't need all this. By the way, FUCSOVICS with a great drop shot, 15-30. FUCSOVICS misses first serve, second serve. First serve percentage still not there. We'll get to the match stats after this game. See where FUCSOVICS went wrong, especially if he can't hold here. Djokovic slice. That shot's really improved as the match has gone on. To the forehand of FUCSOVICS. Forehand from Djokovic. Great slide to get the footing on that. Now good footing from FUCSOVICS. Great forehand rally. Slice from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS up at net. Djokovic runs, flick past him. Djokovic with the winner. 15-40. Ooh, shot of the match from Djokovic. He gets it. Ooh, I need to calm down with the passion a little bit. Djokovic's head. We don't need all this. But man, I got excited there. I wanted to see some shot making. We haven't seen anything very exciting since the end of that first set. I just got a little bit excited with that great shot there. Djokovic with a fantastic flick off the backhand. Shot of the match. Great rally. After a really great rally, too. Just great stuff from both guys, putting their physical all into that point. FUCSOVICS claps. FUCSOVICS claps. Too good. It's too good. 15-40 for Djokovic. Djokovic ready on the return. Serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Good return. We're going backhand to backhand. Slice from FUCSOVICS down the line. We've seen that a lot. Good slice. But too good from Djokovic. Just too deep, too effective. Wears his opponents down. He's a mental machine. Physical beast. Physical machine. What can you say? It's Djokovic. I mean, the guy plays unreal. The guy plays unreal. I was about to go to the stats, but Djokovic happened. He improved his strategy going into the second set, played more aggressive, but also wasn't making as many errors. He was playing aggressive, stopped him from getting into these awkward, weird defensive positions. Djokovic will want to get a quicker start and hone down on errors, especially off the forehand side, as the event goes on. But overall, sets 2 and 3, very good stuff from Djokovic. Those are hard. That's a sneaky hard shot. It is. That flick, it is. I hope Alejandro can win a set versus Novak. Yeah, that would be great to see. That'd be great to see. Yeah, Djokovic with an interesting draw. Djokovic with an interesting draw. Djokovic with that interesting draw. Yeah, Fokina could be fun. There's a few fun ones there. Zara, I'm starting to think my $5 are gone. Damn, Zara. We got to get FUCSOVICS to do a Monfils comeback, huh? Got to hype up FUCSOVICS. just to get that comeback. Save your $5. Anthony, what'd you call Joker a grinder? Yeah, he's an offensive baseline grinder. I would say that's accurate. But he's just adaptive. Djokovic is just a chameleon. He's adaptive. He can play defense. He can play offense. But yeah, I would say he's an offensive baseline grinder. That's how I would characterize Djokovic. And just so effective. He just wears his opponents down. And such impressive depth on his shots. Not the flashiest player. We all know that. But very impressive. As impressive as they come. As impressive as they come. Carlitos has a pretty good kick on clay, though. No, Struff had some trouble with it in Madrid. Yes, and that could trouble Djokovic, but Djokovic's so good on the backhand return, even up high, that I don't know if it will trouble Djokovic as much, but that is something to look out for on clay. Any slice you hit on clay, the clay will accentuate. Sorry, any spin you hit on clay, let it be slice, top spin, the clay will do that wonders. It will make the underspin slice times 10. It will make the top spin times 10. We say that on the RPMs on Casper's forehand, on Ruud's forehand. That's what a lot of those clay players do, and that's why Medvedev had such a tough time with it. Part of the reason, because he hits so flat. He didn't have huge weapons like he does on hard courts. 15-30. Flat is good on hard, but it's not so good on clay. Baz, 1,000. He won't come back. He is not Monfils. Yeah, Fucsovics is not Monfils. You're right. And, yeah. He's probably not coming back from this one, but he's giving his best. Take out the probably. Fucsovics is not coming back, but it's fun to watch, though. He's giving his all. 15-30. 15-30. He needs to channel Monfils to even have a chance. He floats the return long. Too many errors from Fucsovics. Starting to look like Djokovic at the end of this first set when he made it tricky for himself. Fucsovics hitting too many errors. Djokovic has really picked up on strategy too, and playing more aggressive, paid dividends. Carroll almost had him on Monfils come back this morning. So close. Yeah, I was sad to see that. Garcia, yeah. Tough for Garcia. Really like Garcia. I think she's a very creative player. Very good player at her best. But, yeah, couldn't get it there. Oh, umpire calls a Djokovic serve long. So, I believe that was first serve. We're getting a second serve here. Second serve from Djokovic. Still trying to cement himself as one of the top best players in the world. And we know that whenever he's around and steps onto the court, we know that he is. But trying to up his level. Fucsovics with the great defending slice. Djokovic with the drop shot. Fucsovics runs. Fucsovics gets to it. Great get. Lob over Fucsovics, but Fucsovics with the great wheels. What wheels? Djokovic just claps. Reminds me of that flick from Djokovic in the last point. Fucsovics just claps. Fucsovics gets it done. 30-40. Fucsovics, I don't think he has that Monfils magic. Like we were seeing last night, I don't think we can expect that, but he's giving his all here. It's commendable. Even at the end of the second set, he was still trying. First set, fighting back. He's fought well. Hasn't done well when he's had any kind of a chance at a lead, but he's fought back, has Fucsovics. He's fighting, but it's all Djokovic still. But break point. Yep, goes. That's it. Respect to Fucsovics for battling it out at the end. First serve out from Djokovic. Fucsovics take the break point. Do it for Zara. Do it for good old Seraphine and her $5 that are gonna go missing after this one. Djokovic ready to serve. 30-40. 30-40. Djokovic serve down the line. Djokovic backhand slice from Fucsovics. Backhand from Djokovic again to the slice. Forehand into the net, and Fucsovics breaks. Is anything happening? Is Fucsovics pulling off a Monfils? No, I don't think so, but like Go said, respect him for fighting at the end, regardless of the result. Respect to Fucsovics. He's making a match out of this. Wouldn't have liked to see it go out like that. It was a tough first set, tight first set. So good to see him fighting at the end here, making it a little bit tight. Making it a little bit tight. All right, 3-5. Yeah, Max, that's it. FUCSOVICS took the break point. Good fight from FUCSOVICS. FUCSOVICS serving. Can he do something here to make it interesting? He's starting to get into more Djokovic return games, to be honest. He was doing that at the end of the first set, but yeah, I don't know. Good shot from FUCSOVICS, though. Hits it down the line for a winner. He had that crazy get earlier near the net where Djokovic hit a drop shot and FUCSOVICS just carved under it. Crazy point, probably the point of the match, usurping Djokovic's great backhand flick just a few points prior. Great shot making now. I feel like they're finding a high level. Even if FUCSOVICS doesn't come back, this is the highest level shot making we've seen in the match. FUCSOVICS hits a serve long. And ball girl recovering the ball. So FUCSOVICS gets to hit a second serve. Really fast backhand return right on the baseline from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS looking up mad at his team. Jane, this is the power of Anthony's hype. That's it. You gotta hype it up. And that's it. That's what we're doing with tennis. Hype it up. I don't want to see tennis go down as just this like kind of where everything has to be super like in touch and nobody can get hyped up and it's like everybody's got to be quiet and it's a super posh whatever sport. I'm not with that. We got to hype tennis up and we got to make it fun. And that can mean great sportsmen as well, great sportsmanship as well. That can mean all of that. That can mean people not speaking too super loudly during points. That can mean all of that. But we got to get tennis to be exciting because we're not going to get a lot of new fans if we're not doing that. And we really got to do that. Everybody watching, I encourage you. I encourage you to encourage more people to get hyped watching tennis. I encourage you to get hyped watching tennis. I encourage you to advertise what you like about tennis because if we don't push this thing up, then it's gonna fall down. It might not fall down, but we want to push this thing up because a lot of sports are rising up. And we got to keep this thing going because tennis is different. 30-15 for FUCSOVICS on the serve. Tennis is different. And if you're about that, what I just said, then you're about me as a commentator. You're about me as a commentator, and you're about, I think you're about this channel as well. So we like the passion here. We like the passion for the sport. And that's it. Serve out wide from FUCSOVICS goes wide. Kick serve down the middle into the body from Djokovic, and Djokovic destroys the return. Djokovic just a Terminator, Punisher, murderer, murders that return. That's it. 1,000%, 100, sorry, not quite 1,000. 100% Anthony. Let's take the yawn out of lawn tennis. Absolutely. Right there with you. And that's what I want to try to do. And tennis is great already, but we gotta bring the best of it. We gotta bring the best of it. And it is a match point for Novak Djokovic, 30-40. All right, guys, everybody, eyes on the screen. Return from Djokovic goes long. We're at deuce. Djokovic tried for those 2 forehand return winners in a row. Got greedy, did Novak. Serve got a little bit greedy. Just a little bit greedy. Deuce. We're at deuce, guys. 3 hours into the stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining, who's joined into the stream. I'll be back for more. Anthony Hirsch here commentating for QualityShot Tennis, fast-growing channel. This is where you want to be. Good return from Djokovic on the forehand to the backhand of Djokovic down the line. Forehand cross from FUCSOVICS, hits the sideline. What an angle from Djokovic. FUCSOVICS with a squash shot. Djokovic, oh, FUCSOVICS goes for the pass with a one-hander. Can't get it. What a point. That angle from Djokovic was offsides. Can we talk about that angle from Djokovic? That was offsides. That's what I'm talking about with the passion, by the way. But Jesus Christ. And then the squash on from FUCSOVICS. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? With the squash shot from FUCSOVICS? Crazy. This is the highest level shot making of the match. Even FUCSOVICS doesn't make something of it. This is the highest level shot making of the match we've seen in the last 2 games from both. Serve down the line. Djokovic on the return. Looking to finish it up, and he does. FUCSOVICS hits the forehand wide, and Djokovic gets the straight sets win against FUCSOVICS. But you can't say it was simple all the way through. Nice shake of hands. Djokovic always courteous at the net. Good handshake there, it seemed like. Maybe a few words from FUCSOVICS, but I think it was all nice. And Djokovic gets the win. Djokovic is well on his way, going deep at Roland Garros, third round. Too many errors to start off that match in the first set. A lot of errors towards the end of that first set. Djokovic is going to want to improve on that. You know, strategy-wise, I felt like he was being a little bit too defensive. Second, third set, more offensive. That helped him not get into these weird positions where he had to hit weird defensive shots. More aggressively, he was actually hitting less errors, funnily enough, but very high percentage stuff. Good stuff all around from Djokovic. Picked it up in second and third, and I hope you guys will be back for more Djokovic matches. Can he get his third Roland Garros and be the first guy, first man to win the triple career slam? All three majors throughout a career. Thanks, Anthony. Good stuff as always. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream. We're here for more tennis. Thank you for the stream, Anthony. Yeah, thanks, ProAd. Yep. Happy to bring to you. Thank you, Anthony. Everyone wants to see you more commentating. Thumbs up. I appreciate that, Max. Those comments really do speak a lot to me. I really only just starting up, but hopefully here for the long haul, so we'll see. Yeah, thanks, Zerafine, for joining. Yeah, money down the drain. That sucks, Zara. I was trying to hype up FUCSOVICS for you. I was trying to hype FUCSOVICS up, but he just couldn't get at the end. He tried, though. He got one of the breaks back for you, Zara, but he couldn't get both. He's just too good. That's it. Djokovic too good. Do you think United, a little bit off topic here, but do you think United Cup can one day replicate the energy of Laver Cup? Oh, yeah. I think it's going to in the next couple of events. United Cup was fantastic this year. I think it's the best one. I loved Hopman Cup growing up, but I think United Cup is a way more effective and interesting way to start the year. I love what they're doing down there. And I didn't mind so much the kind of lower ranked players getting a spot to shine too. I think it was fine. I like that event overall, and I think it can get the energy up. A combined women's and men's event, two pretty different games, women's and men's tennis, both fantastic and incredibly impressive in their own right. So fun to watch both of them. But regardless, combining both of them, it's magic. And we had to see it, and I was so happy that it got done to see a combined event. Hope this channel can go to 10,000 subscribers quickly. We're getting there. We're getting there. Everybody like and sub, guys. That's the next goal, 10K. That's the next goal, and we're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. This was a fun one. I had a fun one. It was a straight sets match, but first set lasted, what, like an hour and a half? Pretty good stuff. Zara, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, no problem, Zara. Hopefully next time if you place a bet, you get that one. But yeah, it's fun. Fun commentating. All right, I'll be out of here soon. We're just about right now, actually. I think I'm gonna have to head out. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining the stream. This has been a really kind of weird match. First set, both guys were kind of hitting a lot of errors. Not the prettiest set. FUCSOVICS doing well to battle back. Second set, all Djokovic. You see in the score 6-0. Played better. Played more offensive-mindedly, but also making less errors. And the third set was the most fun of them all. FUCSOVICS fighting back well. And both guys really at their shot-making best. We saw like 3 or 4 really amazing points at the end. Djokovic with an absolutely like sick forehand angled shot. FUCSOVICS with an amazing squash shot. Djokovic pulls the point out, I think. And both FUCSOVICS with an amazing get near the net. Some great shot making at the end, but it was Novak Djokovic prevailing in 3 sets. Straight sets win for Novak, and we'll see if he can get a third Roland Garros. With Nadal out, chances definitely go up, but he's got another Spaniard standing in his way. He'll want to improve the level a little bit from how he started the match. Quicker start. But thank you guys, everybody, for joining. I've been Anthony Hirsch, commentating for QualityShot Tennis. We'll be back soon for more Roland Garros coverage. And yeah, see you later, Jane. See everybody in chat. It's just last question, Zara. What's your next stream, Anthony? Definitely on Friday. I'll be streaming more. I'll see if I can do a couple for tomorrow, but I'll definitely be streaming very soon. Watch for me on Friday for sure. And yeah. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for Thanks for watching and enjoying the stream.
lose.